Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rect League. I'm Brian the Broken, and I am joined by two handsome gentlemen, Goulin and Pickle Popper, for what is going to be a banger of a quarterfinals. What's up, gentlemen?
Not too much. Just watching some Rec League.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We
ready
just
for
had
some more quarterfinals.
yeah.
Yeah, and quarterfinals we have more of. You're in luck.
Whoa,
Mountain
what a
versus Ocean. Tell me, boys, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I am not a unbiased spectator here because everybody knows the Ocean's my favorite team because I cast them all the time. So I'm gonna be looking out for my Ocean boys, but also rooting for the friends of Gotten Mountain. I think it's gonna be a good match either way.
Yep, I have some
Uh,
shots riding on Mountain winning, so I'm hoping
Ooh.
that Mountain can pull through. I think it's definitely an uphill battle for Mountain here, and everybody knows it. We're not going to beat around the bush. Mountain is the underdogs, but underdogs have won before.
And they locked in the right positions this week. So
That's
Yeah,
that's
a
half
big
the
boost.
battle.
right, that already doing better than last week, and they won a game last week. So
Sure did. But yeah, the crowd favorite Ocean going against the little Mountain that could just squeaking into playoffs, beating out Raptors in the end of their series, picking up that last win that pushed them into playoffs and knocked out Raptors. Definitely a story. This team's done a lot of growing. They've had a lot of roster movement, a lot of role swaps, people having to leave the team due to illness. It's been a fiesta, but they're here, and that's what counts. All of what they've been doing up to now has led to this moment. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter if they only got a few wins. If they can win these games, those are the games that really count.
Yep, they just gotta really take it one match at a time, not be thinking about how their season went, not be thinking about what's gonna happen in the semifinals or beyond. Just focus on this match and get through it
Yeah.
this week.
But that being said, we do have a quick hype video from the Ocean Boys looking to fire up the crowd. Let's send it.
You are a master gamer. You are a complete master at playing video games. Your video game luck is so powerful. You are a professional video game player. You very easily improve in all games that you play rapidly. You are always in the zone while playing video games. The more you play a game, the better gamer you become. You memorize all controls of a video game in an instant. Every day your gaming skills rapidly improve. You can see and feel your gaming skills improving. You are so awesome at playing video games. You have perfect focus and concentration always. You easily win games both offline and online. You easily are one of the best in the world at playing video games. Your gaming potential is endless. You have fun playing games always. You are a very successful gamer every day.
Yeah, really, really good touch there.
oh, that was so good. The shower in the background, and then just like the automated.
Yeah, so from my point of view, I haven't actually seen that video yet. So I don't actually get to listen to any of the audio. I just got a slow, long pan onto Jamu's face for the entire thing. And even that alone was pretty damn intimidating.
It was accompanied by lots of words of encouragement from a robot.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
like the Stephen Hawking voice.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But
It was
even-
fucking great.
But talking about the bot lane is a pretty hot topic. Jamu has been on fire this season. It is there's no secret there. But he's against Fat Super Dude. But Fat Super Dude has to stare down Jamu, just like Jamu stared down himself in this bot lane. I mean, the stats are staggering, and like all the stats that we're gonna show tonight are definitely very Ocean favored. When you win most of your games, your stats tend to look a lot better. So looking at things like KDA and CS difference at 15.
They're both in the same place. They're both in the quarterfinals. So Wild Tortuga, what are you doing?
Gifting 10
Oh my
subs?
God.
My
15. A total of
15?
15? No, he's done a total of 15.
holy!
Oh my.
Let's go! Let's go!
What a
Let's celebrate.
Um,
Is that it? Does that mean Valorant League?
10?
Oh my God,
no,
is that
I think,
terrible
we're like,
encounter?
I think we're 3 short.
No. All right, 3 short, guys. We can do that.
3
Maybe
short.
not.
I know we can
No,
do
it says
this.
we're at 85. This doesn't even make sense. I don't think it's updated.
To nice, soft, and charismatic. Brad's my bro. TMZ, the Rect League is even tuning in.
It's a wild Tortuga. I'll
To-
take a shot to that.
Yeah, it's a wild Tortuga indeed. A true gentleman and a scholar, a man of culture. But yeah, it's definitely an uphill battle. But I think we're about ready to hop into Champ Select shortly. But wow, that caught me off guard. What are your thoughts on the bot lane? I think Fat Superdude's actually been playing really well. He's had a lot of pop-off performances. He kind of plays like a little bit of a slower laning phase. But man, the subs just keep on rolling in. They just don't want to let us.
I mean,
I'm fine with it. This is cool.
10.
Yeah, I mean we've seen Fat Super Dude start to do really well, especially in the late game when he's got the support of his team. When he's on like the bigger champions like Jinx and stuff, we kind of just need that time to get rolling, and then we'll just annihilate everyone.
Yeah, so we kind of just have pretty standard bans, I think, against the teams here. See a lot of this. Blitzcrank away from Worthy Dust. And of course, everyone should know by now, don't let Shadow play Silas.
I really like these Worthy Dust focus bans, especially the Yuumi. The Yuumi is just so
Yeah,
frustrating to play against, and they almost took
Yeah,
took
that
you
was
out.
hard. Yeah, that was... Okay, I think that was more...
Hey!
I'm getting sidetracked. Build Grievous Wounds if you're against a Yuumi. That is what I have learned.
Okay, build Grievous Wounds. Valve, thank you for the 2 more subs. Or no,
Yeah, wow.
oh yeah,
He's-
gifting the 1 tier 2 sub, or tier 1 sub to Shoemaker. You've
Is
done
there
it.
second-
You've done it
second
twice.
gifted?
Okay, I can do this.
Okay.
But yeah. So taking a look at these bans, we have the Trundle being taken away from Vash. I love that. Vash has been an absolute terror on that. Gulen, you can take it away. You've seen every Ocean game there is.
I have. Actually, I got really confused for a second because my client is bugged and it showed a lot of positions being changed, and I thought Vash was support for some reason. But I know he's the jungler that can, and he's the jungler that will. So I'm glad to see that's just a client bug I'm having. Yeah. So, yeah, Vash is a beast, rocks the early game on some sweet champions like Trundle, which he won't be doing this time, but...
I had the complete opposite of a Bash Trundle earlier today. And I'm sad I don't get to see his. I'm sad. I want that person to watch our stream and see Bash play a Trundle and then learn how to jungle. So I had some rough solo queue.
He's more troll than king.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the troll. Bash is the king.
But yeah, take a look at some of these picks. We see the Orianna being picked up first for Charmaine. Ocean did this last week, and Charmaine's awesome.
She was good on it.
Yeah, she was so good. She was
Like,
keeping up in
that
CS
was-
with you, like...
No, yeah, she's very solid. Some missed shockwaves, but I can't. I
Also, a
missed
lot of hit, a
lot
loss of hit a shot.
a lot of hit shockwaves. And like sometimes tethers just break. I missed a lot the game I played Orianna, so sometimes your teammate just goes a little too far, and then you just end up sombreroing it. So feels bad. But yeah, definitely looks very good on that champion.
But on the side
Took
of
us
Mount,
a little bit by surprise.
yeah, but on the side of Mountain, we have this nice beefy AP bruisery mage comp so far. We got the Gallia, we got the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, an absolute bully in this top lane. Going into the Cho'Gath, how does that play out? I feel like Mordekaiser eventually just straight up wins that.
Yeah, I think eventually, but I think earlier in lane, because Cho'Gath heals with his passive. So if he doesn't like take solo Qs to the head, because Mordekaiser Q does more damage if you only hit 1 target. If he avoids most of those, then he should be able to sustain in lane and be able to keep up. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, you have reason to be a little bit worried if you're Mordekaiser against Cho'Gath, who's just gonna keep getting more health and keep getting bigger. Like if you can land that CC on him, I think that the Cho'Gath has some late game potential there for sure.
Yeah, we definitely know that Quas probably maybe wanted to pick up that Cho'Gath. There's potential for it. There is also the potential for this Mordekaiser to be going into the jungle, but I doubt it. There's a whole lot of flexing that could happen.
I mean, they have a J4, so...
Again, nobody's done it yet, but the J4 top is super spicy.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Shifter play. I think it's Shifter. He plays J4 bot lane and stomps when he does it. So
Yeah,
I think he brought out in one of the Rift rivals, so
Yep, Galio.
that's a pretty high level.
Yeah, Galio's also a good flex pick. Can be played mid and support. I think we've even seen Kanabi pick it up in the support role. Just gives them a lot of a good chance to answer any fights from a side lane. Also, just a quick way to respond. But also paired up with the Cataclysm of J4 creates an insane wombo combo.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, so just pairing up with something that kind of complements that on the side of Mountain, and they have a very, very solid comp.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a really strong comp to protect Fat Super Dude on a really strong AD carry as well. Which looks like it's going to be Sivir.
Sivir,
yep.
Perfect. You just need to chill out, hang, wait for the wombo combo to happen in front of you, and just throw some boomerangs, and it's going to do a lot.
Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he was hoping to get that Jinx, but Ocean was smart enough to ban that away in the second round.
Yeah, and throwing bans at Jmu is hard, but he is such a interesting AD carry pool in the Rect League. He's the only one to play Defalios. I think he might be the only one to really play Callista as well.
Shit.
But yeah, having Callista still up gives me a little bit of fright for the side of Mountain, because Jmu's Callista is how do you say, filthy?
I just want to check here, boys. I think this is a Cho'Gath jungle.
Yep.
Ooh.
And the
Callista.
But throwing in a Leota is so good. That's so much CC.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not gonna pick Bard.
Do it.
You
it!
can't pick Bard
You
into
coward. You're a coward if you don't pick Bard.
This might not be the best situation to pick it, but if he did, I'd still be happy.
In honor of Air Drake winning, you have to pick Bard. Just do it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
I don't know.
I like that
mean,
way less, actually.
Yeah,
As a mid laner?
actually, I think I prefer the
Oh,
Bard.
that's a mid laner?
That's a mid
Is it
laner.
Galio?
Galio support.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go. It's all coming together. This is a nice wombo. And I do like that.
It is.
As we saw in the hype video that played
Nice.
23 minutes ago. Actually, it was way more than that. It was like a half hour ago. Anyways, in the season hype video, you saw a lot of clips from the amazing first victory that Mountain picked up against Air Drake. They were banging on the Nexus.
Wait, is it a Shen jungle?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it has to be
Oh.
locked in at this point. They can't change anymore.
I mean, it's at 20. It might just be a Shen
Yeah,
jungle.
Yeah,
I
wow,
think it's
okay.
it has to be a Shen jungle at this point.
Shen jungle.
All
Okay.
right.
Sorry to like interrupt you, but like that's
Yeah, yeah.
unexpected.
That is
That's pretty
unprecedented.
weird.
I don't know. I'm sure someone has played Shen jungle before.
Probably. But not today. Or wait,
Not
yes,
today.
yes today.
Yesterday.
Yesterday,
Not
lots of-
before today. Not in the Rec League.
Yeah, so, okay, so we have this really... Both of them have a pretty sizable wombo combo, right? Like, you have Cho'Gath,
Yeah.
who can
Yeah.
set up a wombo. Callista and Leona can kind of start off a combo from range.
With the Orianna ult.
Yeah, and then
Shen
pair it
gets a
up with
ton
Leona.
on like two people into an Orianna ult, into like a Leona ult, into a Callista ult. Cho'Gath knock up silence, then everyone's dead.
I will say, I feel like Ocean might be a little low on damage. If you do start taking, like if somehow Orianna or Callista does start to fall behind, then there is potential for them to kind of like run out of damage. And you're just kind of going wombo against wombo. You have to just look at the both the ease of execution and just like how much damage can really be output and what members can do it. Like J4 and Galio, while they also are tanky and can provide like a lot of utility in this wombo combo, they do provide a lot of damage as well. Cataclysm is no joke. Same with all of Galio's nonsense, the hero's entrance. Same with Vel'Koz. If Vel'Koz falls behind, his passive will still tick away, kind of dealing true damage. So he's still useful in these scenarios.
I mean, if we're going to talk about ease of execution, I actually would give the advantage to Ocean pretty heavily, I think. I think that with Leona ults and with Shen, I think, and even Cho'Gath to some extent, being able to engage with the Rupture at far range, I actually think that they have some really strong ability to engage here. But Mountain Drake with that, like we said, with the Galio and with the Jarvan, that's a lot of disengage potential too, or just like counter engage potential. Like Galio ult can totally just split up a team fight, and if you're, especially just like communication wise, if someone makes the call to go in, but then Galio ult comes down and half your team says, "Oh, okay, I guess this means we're going to stop," and half the team keeps going, like you have this mass confusion.
Yeah, and I think that
Plus,
oh, go for it.
I was gonna say Mordekaiser can just, if one person gets fed on Ocean's team, Mordekaiser can just pull him out of the fight. You know.
It's true. And
True,
Callista
yeah.
is a pretty short range AD carry.
Yep.
We'll have to be very careful. I mean, Kalista will have to be very careful about that.
Just build the QSS.
Yeah, one of the other things is I had a point. I don't remember
Sorry,
what my point
I
was.
interrupted you.
I'll take your point and say that this is a scary game to be a Vel'Koz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Vel'Koz has a lot of range, so if he could stay far enough away,
Yeah.
It's a scary game to be a Callista. It's a scary game to be an Orianna. Honestly, it's just a scary game for anyone that's not like Cho'Gath and like Shen and
Right.
Galio.
I mean, at least Sivir has a spell shield, so she can, potentially stop one thing. But I think Kalista is definitely going to need a QSS.
Yes. There's
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah,
lot
I
of
think-
QSSable abilities. However, there's some not QSSable ones. I mean, the Cataclysm, you can't QSS that. You'll have to burn
But
flash.
she can hop the wall, right?
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
requires
it's a lot
some
of knock-up, actually,
yeah.
for Mountain.
It's a lot of
So no
knockup.
QSS.
I do not
Yeah.
expect this game to go long. I think that one team will just start snowballing, and just like every team fight is just gonna start just like snowballing very hard. The gold leads are gonna be pretty relevant in this. I don't think that there's a whole lot of comeback potential, unless you get the perfect fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the counter argument to that would be that they have such insane wombo that like just everything coming together into a perfect fight could happen for either team in a way.
True.
So, Brian, you need to smile a lot to get Shoemaker very drunk. Okay?
If you smile a lot.
He says, Shoemaker says, I'm just gonna drink every time Brian smiles.
Oh, that's
That's a bold move.
you're a drunk man.
Wait, they made a drinking game for one of our words, and I don't know what it is.
I think it's Wombo. Wombo combo.
Oh, it's if we just say it. Oh man,
Hey, $10, one button each. All right. Who is
Hey,
it?
I'm already so many buttons down.
I
Okay,
can do one
okay,
more.
okay. Yeah, I can do one more. I mean, that's my entire chest.
I mean, Sean can't do buttons, so do you want to take the other one too?
I mean, at that point, I don't even have a shirt on.
Okay, I'll do that. I got you. But yeah, we're
I
just
mean, at this point, you can't even see the camera's too high, so
yeah, exactly. So what does it matter?
yeah, it honestly doesn't. Actually, I can see your belly.
You can see my belly. If I sit up straight, you can't. It's my it's my
Yeah, I
COVID
can
belly,
see it right now.
my quarantine belly. But with that, we are on to the Rift for Game 1 of Ocean versus Mountain quarterfinals. Let's go, fam. We got a fun game ahead of us.
Yeah, some
Let's
six
see what we
skins
got.
too on the Rift.
Do we have
Let's
any
see,
good
who's
skin
winning the
energies?
Sins game? No Skinergies really. I think I like Mountain skins better, personally.
Yeah, Mountain's got definitely not Vel'Koz. That's a solid one.
Yep.
I don't even know who that is.
I mean, it's
Maybe-
definitely not Vel'Koz, but other than
Maybe
that,
that's
we really
why
don't
my
have any more
jungler didn't.
information.
Yep, and I like the.
Actually, I'm a
people
big fan of
recently.
this Mordekaiser skin
That,
with the back tattoos.
pentakill.
That base is sick.
Oh, but first blood is
Oh.
drawn. Rubber Band Man gets the knockup, gets some quick damn.
Oh, I was like, who died? What are you
He's
talking
feeling
about?
like a
How am I
Chad.
this
Rubber
far
Band
behind?
Man is the hero, the legend. Vash getting a nice little early ward. Ocean always likes to get some like some early vision, so they decided to not like push in and get like the deep vision. But J4 is gonna have seen that.
Mhm. And it's the Glacial Augment Cho'Gath, which is, having played against it very recently, is very annoying.
Yes, yes, it is.
Because you just get slowed and it all but guarantees that knock-up. Fortunately for Mountain, it's only one Glacial instead of two.
Yeah, and I think we're probably going to see him go the active item build that we've seen Quaz build when he's played Cho'Gath top as well.
Must be just a really big fan of Plus.
Right?
A little bit of a fanboy, Rubber Band Man is.
Trusting Charmine took Unsealed Spellbook. Personally, I like Airy.
She ran
Just
that last
because-
week as well.
Yeah. I like it. It gives you a little more damage and it makes your shields a little bit better. I think, and just your auto attacks. I feel like it's very strong on Orianna because you can proc it, all three ways pretty easily.
Yeah, I think that it's just like, as someone that might be newer to the league, just having a good way to get through laning phase is kind of helpful. So like, if you need a heal, you got to heal. You got that early teleport, so you don't lose out on too much CS. You can just kind of focus on farming, scaling, and then just getting to that late game.
That's fair.
Ooh, engage in the
Lisa.
spot lane. Got the Zenith
Yeah, we
blade
got
going
Galio
in.
hitting the double taunt. The Ignite goes down onto Galio. He's getting real low. He's going to have to flash out. Flash stun from CLG Worthy Dust gets a little bit of damage. Now he's the one in trouble. Fat Super Dude's gonna pull the spears out and get a kill.
Mountains
And now
rise
Jmu-
up! Let's go! First blood, boys! I don't...
Hey. Keep your bias. keep it in check.
Alright.
This
Now
isn't
listen,
Fox
it was
News.
just first blood, okay? God.
Yeah, it was just first blood for Fat Super Dude. Well played. Does put Shadow a little bit. I guess he already got. Oh, he started topside.
Ooh, we see some, maybe a scuffle in the jungle, but I don't think that Vash really wants that.
Yeah, there's a Scuttle Crab spawning, which is probably the only reason they were positioned like this. But Vash is just gonna go and take his camp. Shadow, gonna get himself a Scuttle. Some good golden XP. Oh, Jmu even had to burn his pot, and he's half health. That feels bad.
Yeah, so much damage on him.
Yeah, farming well. I feel like farming as close to the under tower is pretty easy, just because you can auto attack Rend. You have your spear if you need it. So doing
Nice
a good
damage in
job
the
keeping
mid
up in
lane.
CS.
Charmaine getting a bit low there.
Yeah.
Zigly's
Yeah.
poke.
Zegli's doing a really
And
good
also
job
out
of
of
just
mana.
like shoving and getting priority, because Vash isn't going to be ganking super early on this Shen. It kind of feels like he's just farming for now. He also went on Sealed Spellbook. Lots of unsealed spellbooks, lots of chaos in this game. But it's good to just kind of like get as much mid priority as you can while being safe, and Zegli's doing a good job of that.
Shadow's looking at top lane, and he might just come in and say hi. He's getting some damage. He pops the electrocute. Rubber Bandman's probably all right. Yeah, just takes a bit of damage.
Yeah, there was no Claw of Death from the Mordekaiser to kind of combo with that.
Yeah, Rubber Bandman. Yeah, Shadow of Old kind of saying he wants to get a little more damage. The flash comes out from Quaz, which gets its own flash from Rubber Bandman just to live.
Yeah.
Nice play there from both teams.
Yeah, in this mid lane, Charmaine is having a rough time. Just wave after wave
Yeah,
is getting
she's
shoved
out
into
of
this
mana.
tower. But she's doing a really good job of farming under tower. Like, even though these waves are crashing into her, like, she's not falling too far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28 to 32 is
Orianna-
not too bad. Oh,
Auto
stunned on the
attack's
bottom
doing
lane.
very good.
Kamabi is getting stunned up. The CC is down. He gets a taunt, but it's not really going to save him much. That knockup lands on the Vash. He's getting dangerously low. Jmu is trying to get in there to maybe get that kill, but Vash is just going to stab him in the back and take
Yeah,
that
secure that before he gets in.
Yep.
That was Jmu trying to get the hops off of the ward though, showing real like mastery on this champion, looking really good. Just the way he plays it.
one. That's some good next level play.
Yep.
Vash is going to clear out ward, help out his bot lane even more. Keep the pressure on.
Charmine backing and teleporting to lane, so won't really miss too much CS. Not the back you want as like a AP mid laner. You really want to try to get that 1300 gold to get the lost chapter. And just used her last minion dematerializer stack too. Or charge? I guess it would be a charge
Yeah.
stack.
Yeah.
Shadow of Old going into the bot lane, flagging and dragging just to say hello.
Yep, he's doing a bit of that. Saying
This
hi.
guy's everywhere.
He's very
He was
social.
top
He's a social
lane.
butterfly, this guy. Mr.
Yeah.
Shadow of Old.
They see that enemy team backing. I don't know if he's gonna try to. Guess he doesn't want to try to take this early dragon.
Yeah, could have been an opportunity. I don't know if they knew everybody was back at that point, but yeah, there were 4 members of Ocean in the base when he put that pink ward down.
I mean, they saw the bot lane back, so that basically makes it pretty free. At worst, it's going to be a 4v2 if the jungler happens to be there. If
Yeah,
the bot
right.
and mid lane roam and their mid lane roams up, so. But I guess this early in the game, the dragon does do a significant amount of damage.
Yeah, I mean, it also just costs your laners some pressure. It allows the other lanes to kind of get back into the game if they're willing to just kind of trade for it and just farm the lane.
Ooh, Claw's taking a good amount of damage. Just some trading. Where Bandman's not feeling like feasting on any Mordekaiser just yet.
So a little bit of action so far, but I feel like a lot of these champions are kind of relying on their level 6s in order to kind of get in there and start making the bloodbath happen.
Yep, I think we're gonna see a lot of blood when they decide to try to take an objective like this dragon. I don't think either team's gonna give it up.
Fiona takes wards so quickly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or
Yeah,
take
that
a
was-
machine.
so good.
Looks like across the board, Mountain's leading in CS, just by every lane except the jungle, I suppose.
Yeah.
So-
So what? They got first blood. So that's like 400 gold, and they're up to 6. So like they're up like 200 gold through farm essentially.
Yeah, I mean nothing too crazy. They're definitely
Oh,
like within a wave of each other.
Exactly,
So,
might be
but-
in trouble.
Oh yeah. He's in real bad place. He gets taunted up, and now Charmaine is out of mana, so she's just gonna lend in those auto attacks. Vash gets the smite. The barrier comes down, which might save him. He waits out the barrier time. Really nice play from Vash there. Oh, but here comes Shadow of Old. The Shadow point blank actually saves both of them, and they both get out.
That
Sick
stand,
Shenel.
That is some
Oh.
synergy right there.
that stand
Wow.
united was so good.
Wow.
Knowing he doesn't have any more CC to interrupt
Yeah.
it. That was well done.
Oh, I really thought Shadow was gonna get a return kill there. Really,
Yeah.
really good play from Vash there.
Yeah, did Vash have barrier or something? Or exhaust?
Zegli had barrier.
Oh, but Vash also has.
Oh,
He has teleport now.
Or Charmaine. Yeah, no, that was teleport.
They're in the Shadow Realm. He dodges Quaz's Q. He's still really low though.
Oh, but we
Look
actually
at
got
the
the
bot
bot
lane,
lane.
top lane.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's in
what
the
a good
top lane.
flash.
Oh, there's a team fight happening at the
Quaz
dragon.
gets
Shadow
kill,
Bolt's
yeah,
going in now. He traps his team into the pit. The Galley Bolt comes down right on top of him just to kind of try to keep people away. Jaymu's got some spears in Sazir, dude. He's got to be careful.
I feel like that's so. It's such a mind game.
But Jaymu's
between
not out
the-
of trouble. The teleport's coming in, I think, from Rubber
Oh, why
Band
is he
Man
going?
now.
Okay, well, I think he could have got out there,
Oh, that Super Dude actually, he spell shields the slow.
but
Which
not
keeps
the
him alive.
knockup.
Oh, but he eats him. Yum yum Kanabi.
What a fight!
The feast.
Oh,
That went
but
on for
now Zegli's here, right where he
This
doesn't
went
want
on
to
for
be.
so long.
Oh my god, I can't keep up with all the fucking action.
Rubber Band Man had time to fight top lane, die top lane, teleport bot lane, and pick up a kill.
Oh my god.
As Valve says, we eat those.
Yeah.
Yep, we eat those. So we had a
Shen
kill in the
is
top
indeed
lane,
popping.
a team fight at the dragon, and then a whole bunch of scraps in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying something about this being a bloody game.
Yeah, once they all got 6 and
Yeah.
started fighting over objectives.
Yeah. Zegli kind of in a rough spot there with the Vel'Koz.
Yeah. Yeah, wait, he didn't teleport. How did he get there? Did he just walk in?
It just kind of slid right in there as
Exactly.
Vel'Koz does.
Wow. He was in such a weird place. I just assumed he teleported for some reason, but yeah, he's barrier.
Okay, let's look where the kills are positioned. 2 of the 4 kills for Ocean are on Shen, which isn't ideal, especially because he went Cinderhulk and he's going to be more tanky. But Shen can do a lot of damage depending on his build. On the other side, there's 2 kills on Fat Super Dude, the ADC, which is really where you want the kills on your team.
Yep.
Shadowbolt's
Yeah,
thinking
Fast Super
about-
Dude has been known to run away with some of the late game when he gets fed, and 2-0 is looking like a pretty strong start.
Yeah, they're
Bash
just gonna pick
picks
up
up-
this dragon real quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fast traded that for the Rift Herald. He's got what 2.5 minutes to try to convert that into some plate gold.
Oh, Charmaine's got to be careful here. Shadow gets the electrocute, and Charmaine then point blank ults Shadow of Old, who's getting real low, but the laser from Vel'Koz comes in and just melts down Charmaine, and that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
I think that goes in the favor of Mountain because.
Oh, but action in the bot lane. Fat Super Dude getting chunked out by Jaymu himself.
There's just so much simultaneous action going on in this game.
And Zegli has lifesteal in his build, so he's gonna be able to. Even though he took like 2 tower shots, he's gonna be able to get that up. But we do have Vel'Koz rotating down.
Yeah, he hasn't been spotted yet, so
The other.
no
Might have
ult.
seen him leave lane, but probably nothing more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
That
gonna...
Super Dude's so low though.
Yeah. I don't know if they're trying to bait this, maybe.
Yeah, that has to be what they're trying to do. If Vel'Koz is canceling his back, they're definitely trying to bite something. That just gives Orianna time to get back into lane and push this out.
Yep.
But what a game
And
so
with
far.
all that roaming from Zegli, Charmaine has managed to pick herself up a CS lead and push in a wave into the turret. Probably going to get this
We'll get the plate,
piece of
but
the
will
turret
she
there.
get
Yeah, the plate.
collapsed on?
I think she'll be able to get out just fine.
We have 1 more minute to use the Herald. Looks like Vash is coming to use it bot. Try to funnel some gold into Jmu.
Yeah, and this is gonna get them that money.
Yep.
Having to split it 3 ways isn't super ideal, but
Yeah, but they're just trying to get. Oh, they
Oh,
barely got that other plate.
Charmaine misses. Oh, and if Vel'Koz has his laser, he doesn't even need it. Just pops his passive on Charmaine.
so meanwhile in the bot lane, this tower looks like it's gonna fall.
Oh, they're fighting over the blue buff on the top, and it goes to Quas.
Mountain's got to be careful here. Or actually, Ocean's the one who's got to be careful. Kanabi gets the taunt onto Worthy Dust, who's getting really low. The Leona ult does not quite stun anybody, and down goes Kanabi. But there's just everybody at absolute clusterfuck here. Shadow Hold hopping onto the AD carry, traps himself in his own arena.
Oh,
But then Zegli and his team just clean it up.
that was so good for Mountain. Once again, Vash trying to make the big brain stand united, but instead just got killed while he was channeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mountain picked up a 3-for-1 in the bot lane, but up top, Rubber Bandman was able to kill Quas after Quas stole away the blue buff, so got himself a kill, and now he has the blue buff.
Yep, and they'll end up getting the first tower. What was such a close first
Oh,
tower for
man.
Ocean. Turns
It
into
was
the first
less
tower
than
for Mountain.
300 HP.
That's what we call a tilter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, these fights are so crazy. It's hard to tell who's even gonna win until the chips are down.
It's really fun seeing Shadow, because we didn't get. I don't think we got to see Mountain versus Ocean when Shadowvold was a jungler. Maybe we did, but it's really cool because I think that Shadowvold actually matches up very well into Vash, and Vash is one of the huge strong points on Ocean. So like seeing someone who's actually being more proactive than Vash on the map is actually just doing a huge job in terms of getting these gold leads for Mountain.
Yeah, he has 7 out of 9 kill participation, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, he's had a huge amount of put a lot of effort into getting the mid and the bot lane, especially. I mean, even the top lane actually. He's really been everywhere.
Yeah, I think he missed like 1 kill bot lane where they
Yeah.
managed to get like win the 2v2, and then that one top lane where Rubber Bandman.
Quaz on the top lane finds himself in a 2v1 with Vash coming in, and Vash, he heard us talking. He says, "Actually, no, I'm the proactive jungler." And
Yeah, yeah.
goes
All
up
this-
here, gets the kill.
All this gold is going on to Vash, though. That is not where
Yeah.
you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Opposed to all of it going into Fat Super Dude. Oh yeah. Fat Super Dude is up.
Shadowfall trying to make
1100.
this engage here. The Oriental actually does not hit anybody, and damn, Charmaine just gets splattered down, and the laser picks up the kill on this Worthy Dust. That's 2 kills for Zegli.
Mountain,
Such a good dodge.
Mountain is looking so good. I don't know what kind of Wheaties they ate, like crack-laced Wheaties or like
Vash trying to make something happen,
steroid-laced
but I don't think it's it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
just,
that was definitely not it. Might have bought time to save the tower.
oh my god. Mountain is looking so good.
Yeah, they
Yeah, this
are.
is a scary mountain.
Yeah, both their carries, both Vel'Koz and the Sivir have 5 kills each. So, yeah.
Yeah, the gold is in.
He's now up 1,400. The Sivir's up. Fat Super Dude's up 1,400, and Vel'Koz is up 1,300 on their lane opponents.
It's terrifying.
That's like their entire gold lead of 3K.
Yeah, and what I think was probably a very Ocean-favored matchup is looking like a bit of an upset right now. Mountain just
The
playing
problem
super
is,
well.
when you come to the question is, does Mountain know how to finish the game with a lead? Because we
Yep.
see in the rec league, there's just some teams that don't know how to do that. Like they can get ahead early, but they don't know how to macro out the end of the game. So that's a real question.
There is an argument to be made that Ocean doesn't either.
That is fair.
They've
But Ocean
lost-
is behind.
Yeah.
Ocean is
And,
behind.
you know, they can just wave clear and try to catch back up. They have the Orianna and Cho'Gath. And even Kalista can clear a little bit at range, so.
We're going to see a bit of a collapse here. Can Ocean get out in time?
Kanabi is looking for a taunt, but I don't think he's going to get close enough. He does hit Vash. He gets taunts up a little bit, but Zegli actually gets dove on by the backline, getting super low. But now everyone is diving the Ocean Tower. Quaz trying to do what he can in there. Picks up a kill onto Jmu, but it's only 1 down so far. After all that chaos, just 1 kill.
both teams are just trying to
big
dive.
knock up and a big laser comes in.
That was huge. Both teams are just trying to constantly dive the other team. One team dives their backline. The
Oh,
other
speaking
team...
of diving,
Yep.
Shadow Bowl.
Wait, with Shadow? I
So
mean, that
close.
Oriana does have 80 health right now, but like, questionable.
Yeah, so close but so far.
He turned the 2 for 0 into a 2 for 1, so.
Still gonna get the tower. They still have the map control, so not the end of the world, but yeah, maybe unnecessary. Wanted the swag kill.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't...
don't know if you have that power when you go Cinder Hulk, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinder Hulk and Jamora's Fist. He has like no damage, so.
I think Mountain's actually gotta be a little careful here. They don't have their jungler. And Ocean is about to arrive. They might be able to catch some stragglers if they've got the, if they're feeling it. Like Kanabi, looking like he has no flash. He is in a rough place.
Oh.
For something like that goes over walls, he's going to get picked up pretty easily. Going to fall to Charmaine, funneling a little more gold onto her. Now 3-3-2.
Definitely should have just walked out with his team. A little greedy with that back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, right now, Mountain's sitting with a 4K gold lead. And as we were talking about before, it feels like, A, there's a way for Ocean to come back into every fight. But B, the team that has the gold lead with a Wombo comp, like, you're just going to be smacking them hard. And
They just need to be proactive. Like, I feel like whoever engages has a major advantage in this with Wombo. If both teams are running Wombo, I think whoever just, like, pulls the trigger first, if they can, you know, like, if, like, a couple people group up and then you do it.
yeah, you never
If you
want to
take
be on
out
the
one
back
person
foot.
on your Wombo and blow your entire load on one person, you're going to lose the fight. But if you hit 3 people before they get to use anything and, like, take them out, then if you
Agreed.
kill them, you have a better chance of winning.
And I'm a
Yeah.
little skeptical of this this Shen pick right now. I don't think it's really done the work that we really expect from Bash, and I don't know how it's going to scale into this late game to do a ton more. I don't know. Thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see him do, you know, the split push game that we usually see Shen's do, which is where he gets a lot of his pressure. Maybe he's gonna transition into that at some point, but he's still kind of playing like a normal jungler at the moment, which is not really doing Shen things.
No, and it's just like I feel like Vash has such a large champion pool, and his pool wasn't pinched too hard.
It's just Trundle, really.
Yeah, it was just his Trundle and a lot of bans towards Worthy Dust. It's feeling like, with some hindsight bias, that maybe even something like an Echo would have done really well, since you already do have 2 tanks with Rubber Bandman and Worthy Dust.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a quarterfinal game, so I'm assuming they had a plan, and they were trying to execute on whatever that is.
Right, and the
Like,
nice
Vash
thing
has
is...
been...
Oh, go for it.
I was just gonna say, Vash is, you know, in the grand scheme of things, he's had some good pressure in the laning phase, but yeah, it's just I'm very curious what they're gonna do after that.
Yeah, and like, to be honest, like if you're gonna be trying something out that's new, it's best to do it in like the first game. So like you get one game to fool around with. If you feel like that doesn't work, then you can make an adjustment. You just don't want to really be having to whip out these brand new picks on that match point scenario. Or maybe you do.
If Cho'Gath feasts on the Rift Scuttle, does it count as like a monster or what?
Ooh, I think
He
it does.
just did, but real quick, Quaz is gonna ult Rubber Bandman, it looks like, but I don't think he has any chance of really killing him here. He's just delaying his death. Gets some nice damage. Oh, some actually pretty good damage, but Quaz, I think, there's too many people around.
Too many homies
Yeah.
to take
too
him
many
down.
homies. Yeah, I don't know. So Rubber Bandman has an epic monster stack, but I don't know if he had that already.
Was I
Maybe it
muted
counts
that
as
whole
that.
time?
I feel like he had, because now he only has 3 minion stacks. I don't think it counted as that. He has what, 2 an epic.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Maybe Mountain will be nice enough to get Rifty again. Oh no, they
Yeah, I
won't.
don't know.
Baron's up. Next game. Oh, Zegli.
Yeah.
They try to get a catch on to Zegli here, who doesn't take too much damage, but the flash taunt from Zash the Stampede gets a ton of damage. Big ult from Oriana. They're just knocking up Mountain. Mountain has nothing to do here. They're just getting beaten up. But Fat Super Dude actually going to make a return kill. Kanabi getting super low. Mountain trying to do what they can with their carries up. They've got the kills. They've got the money, but they are still just running.
Oh man.
That
And
was a good spell shield.
the one saving grace for Mountain is that Shen once again picked up that huge shutdown. So Shen is just big jacked.
Vash, so props to Worthy Dust for starting out that engage, but Vash got that nice flash taunt to keep it going, and then followed up with the nice Orianna ult from Charmaine. They did exactly what you were talking about, Pickle Popper, with they just pulled the trigger first, and they were able to
Yep.
take 2 people down before Mountain was able to react.
Yeah, if you die with all your abilities up, are you even playing the game?
Yeah,
But,
and something to note also is that Jmu did opt for the Quicksilver Sash super early. Like, after his first item, that's going to delay his damage so heavily compared to Fat Super Dude, who's already sitting on 2 fully completed items and is going to keep on growing stronger. Like,
But they did win the fight.
they did win the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. But
You can see it got a little scary at the end there, though. Like, they're definitely behind.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, they
managed to pick up
used
the
all their
first-
abilities, and they had the advantage just from sheer fact that they initiated the fight.
Yep.
But yeah, Fat Super Dude and Quaz were actually almost able to start converting that into kills, even though they were down.
right, and I feel like if you just change that a little bit and you're the proactive one, Fat Super Dude is just going to totally take over the fight.
Definitely.
Managed to pick up. So they won the fight. Like, by the skin of their teeth, they won the fight. But that got them an Ocean Dragon and their first tower of the game. Closing that gold gap to, what is that, 1.4k? So 1,400. Like, it was way more than that a little bit ago. So they definitely, they're doing what they need to do to get themselves back in this game.
Man looking for an engage. Gets the knock up on the Super Dude. He gets super low. He's in feast range for sure. Not even going to use it. Just dropping him. Oh, he has no feast.
Hey, another
Bash-
shutdown onto the Shen.
Vash is just like, I see a money bag floating around, I'll just take that. Steals that one.
850 gold onto Shen.
How much money does this guy have? He's got 10k.
Wait.
Oh, man.
He's
What's
like,
the next? The next highest.
Oh,
in the
Mountain
game
trying to get. Oh,
is
nice. Putting him in the arena,
8.7.
but no follow-up. Now, Ocean's got some members on quads who is kind of just alone here. He ults to try to survive. He actually puts Worthy Dust in the ult, which is pretty smart because that's actually the one person he can kill. He's now going to try to walk away. Rubber Band Man is
That makes
getting
him pretty
lasered.
tanky.
Uh-oh. Bash
Oh,
Stampede
the
now
boop!
getting chased down.
He booped him! He booped them both!
Bash Stampede, can he use all that gold
Oh!
to get a kill here?
he's trying
No.
to. Oh, but he's
Oh, he
gonna
gets
fall.
it.
No,
Wait,
he
dang
ends up
it.
getting it.
Hey, all that gold goes to use. That looks like they don't have their jungler, but that looks like they're gonna go to Baron.
that
Yeah.
definitely looks like they're going
Oh
to
my
Baron.
god. Shadow or fucking it was Quas. Quas popped off that fight.
I
He
didn't
got
even see
3
it at the
kills.
end. I was focusing on what was happening with Vash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he took out the Leona, and they got hurt. You know, when you kill someone in the Shadow Realm, you get their stats.
Yep.
So he was so tanky, and the Kalista was chasing him down. Managed to pull her and Rubber Band Man in, just as they were coming, and the Q took out Rubber Band Man, proccing Triumph. And then with his passive, he could just heal through the
Ooh,
Kalista
Spooky
damage.
goes on the
Uh-oh,
Kanabi.
Looks like Kanabi's gonna be the sacrificial lamb here.
Yep. He's Cho'Gath food.
Yep.
He ate a
The
Solar
price to
Flare
pay for
and
Baron.
and a Feast. So like, if you're gonna go down, that's one way to do it. But Baron going over, that's huge.
That
Yeah.
is huge. And
Just-
and they increased their gold lead to almost 2,000 or 4,000.
Just when it
Not
looked
quite.
like Ocean was starting to shift things back in their way, Mountain turned it around.
Yeah. So Cho'Gath now has 9 stacks, and that's almost 3k health right now.
Yeah, and
So
like
he's getting there.
right now, it feels like Jmu's gonna have such a hard time trying to clear out these super minions. And in these fights, he's having such a rough time actually dealing a ton of damage because these ricochet boomerang from Fat Subaru can just chunk him down to like nothing, and he doesn't even have to be near him. He just has to be if he's auto attacking the Cho'Gath, then Jmu's dying.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a lot of Sivir this season in the Rect League. Usually one of the Rect League staples, but we might see a little fight here over the ward, but they're gonna decide to walk away from it.
Yeah, they're getting ready for that dragon. There's definitely going to be a fight here. I think Ocean is not in the place where they're willing to give this up.
And one of the things to track, especially when there's a J4 in the game, is what flashes are available on the enemy team, especially in the next fight. We see that Jemu does not, Charmaine does. We'll see if
Spooky
Shadow
Ghost.
Mold actually is tracking that.
Getting some damage on a Kanavi, but he is the only one taking damage so far. I think he's just too alone. He pops the Gargoyle Stone Plate, but a big arena from Shadow Volt. But again, he's very alone. The laser from Zegli actually gets interrupted, and now Quaz is in the backline dueling Vash, where the rest of Team Ocean is just trying to deal with this big fat super dude.
And they can't deal with it.
Yep, and now
Quaz
Quaz
is
trying
doing
to.
work. Oh, missed that flash.
Uh-oh, Worthy does sacrifices himself to get Charmaine out of there.
Quas is a freaking legend. This guy's gone from like 0 to hero so far from like top lane. He had such a rough start in top lane at the beginning of this season after having a rough start in jungle at the start of this season. And has recently just been looking so good, having some really strong recent performances.
Damn. Yeah, popping off in these last two team fights, just taking someone in the Shadow Realm, killing him, and using those bonus stats just to beat down the rest of the team. They pick up their third dragon of the game. That'll be their soul point in just under 5 minutes now, and managed to pick up a tower after that, growing that gold lead.
And what a gold lead that is. Ocean
Yeah,
hasn't really been in the
5,000?
backseat for, like, I mean, Ocean's also been playing a lot of very close games in recent weeks. They haven't been in, like, such a large deficit in quite a while. If even ever. I'd have to look at some stats, but, I mean, they've lost a few games, so I guess they'd have to have been in some kind of deficit, but...
Yeah, this might be an unfamiliar place for Team Ocean to be behind.
No.
Like they're used to winning the early game pretty strongly, honestly.
Yeah, off
Yeah, I
the back
think
of
last
that.
week they did pretty well. They did well early, both the games against Bramble.
Oh, yeah. I mean, those games against Bramble were, like,
Those
I
were
think
so
within, like,
close.
1 or 2K for, like, almost the entire game.
Yeah, I think one of the games, the largest gold lead was 2,600. And we won. I think we won. I think it was game 2. We won at like 2,000. Like the games were just, those were like 40-minute games each, right? So,
Uh-oh,
like
Shadow Volt.
46-minute games.
Oh, Shadow
which at
Volt's
that
in rough
point-
territory.
Gonna get taunted in the jungle. Shamu's getting as much damage as he can, but he's gonna flag and drag his ass out of there.
Yep, and he's gonna pop his own Gargoyle Stone Plate. But Cho'Gath's on the hunt. He wants some squid.
He's so big.
He's gonna
Just
dine
missed
on
the
some
Super
octopus
Soaker.
tonight, but he's not gonna be able to find any.
Teleport coming down. Oh my god, big. And then the Galliowult comes down and gets a big knockup onto Ocean. Ocean is just trying, they are split, just trying to survive, getting so low. Now it's 2 members of Ocean down,
That
running
Super
for
Dude
their
is
lives.
here.
Quaz is this unstoppable juggernaut in the front line.
And Fat Super Dude is just wreaking havoc. He does so much damage. It's insane.
So,
Mountain is
7, 1,
so
and 10.
fed.
3 completed items. This Cho'Gath is so huge. I don't know when it happened, but now he has 12 stacks, 3,400. And he's just gonna get so much more health once he gets another level.
If the
About
game goes
halfway
that
there.
long, it looks like Mountain doesn't want to take their foot off the gas.
And they shouldn't. You have this gold lead. You you need to pressure it. You have 2 people, or 2 people dead. Worthy Dust about to spawn.
Yeah, we talked about whether they were gonna know how to use their gold lead, and so far they're definitely proving that they do.
Yeah,
At least to some extent, they definitely do.
they're beating him down with that money right now.
Yep, beating them with the old money bags.
Unable to get the inhibitor tower. That's
Yep,
it.
yep.
But that's okay. They don't need it yet. Baron's going to be up on the menu soon enough. They can also just wait it out for the Ocean Soul. There's just a lot of things on the map right now that they can kind of force Ocean into fights. And if they don't, Ocean doesn't come to fight them, I think they'll just lose the game regardless. Because Ocean Soul is going to be so ridiculously overpowered on people like J4, Mordekaiser, and Galio.
Oh, Mordekaiser. That's disgusting. And they have they have 1 source of Grievous runes on the Callista. Oh, and Jamu just, or not Rubber Bandman just hit level 16, and he went from 3,600 health to 42. So he gained,
Oh man,
he gained what, 6,000?
he's a big Cho'Gath.
6,000 or 600 AP just for like leveling up.
Yeah, he's a large lad.
Watching Giant Cho'Gath's watch is one of my favorite things.
So
It's just like so slow and lumbering.
Kind of feels
great.
it's like a. Oh, I think there's a.
Shadow Volt thought about doing something. Yeah, he's getting a little bit of damage, but J-Mu is actually kiting him pretty well. The Shen ult comes down to try to protect him, but meanwhile Charmaine is getting caught out by Quaz, just trying to survive the Shadow Realm, but Quaz brings her down, and he is at full health still. He does not care, taking on the Goliath of Cho'Gath. Oh my god, Quaz is just so bad.
Yeah. The slows, the percent health damage from the Leandries. No, it's just no one can get away from him, and the tanks just get shredded so fast.
This is looking bad for Ocean. Quas is unstoppable right now. He is just a one-man army. He just walks into 5 and says, "I will take your weakest member." I don't even. He doesn't even need to take your weakest member. He'll take your strongest member. He'll kill them, kill your leader, and then he'll kill the rest of you while you watch. All you can do is watch.
He takes the
and
strong one.
No,
just to make an
not
example
while
of
you
him.
watch, while the rest of his team kill you, because Bad Super Dude is 7-1.
Yeah.
Zeglion, this Vel'Koz is 7-3. He built a Magi. Like, who builds a Magi's in Rec League?
Yeah, this
Guy,
he's
this
sitting on
guy,
the 10
he's
stacks.
flexing with those tentacles. And right now, Ocean is just trying to do what they can. I think they'll probably be able to steal away this dragon.
Yeah.
They gotta run like hell after they get that, but I think they got it.
They've angered the Mordekaiser. You better run.
They're on a ward too.
Oh god, he's coming in.
Quaz is coming.
Oh no, he's coming!
Plant. He's coming.
He's gonna
The
haunt
Leon
you.
ult misses. Oh no.
It didn't even.
Who's the victim?
They're all the victim.
They're all the
Ocean's
victim.
the
Oh, Quaz
victim.
is
Quas
kinda
is
low
here.
actually. Oh, big Orianna ult. They're trying to return. They can't quite bring him down.
Oh!
Worthy dust drops.
They're
Shadow
so
Volt
healthy.
smashes the arena. Quaz still not dead. And Ocean has got to run once again.
How did Quas not die and 3 people on it or something?
Oh my god. Charmaine trying to do what she can, but her team
There's-
just collapsed.
Oh man,
Vash.
this is a beatdown of the century. Mountain has been taking a beating all season, and now decides they want to crank up the heat to 11. They want to set this place on fire. Quaz is pumping on kids. He's the bully on the playground, and there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Bash is the only one left, and there's nothing you can do. Game 1 goes to Mounting.
Well played. That was
30,
wild.
almost 35 minutes, up 1,000 gold. Or 10,000 gold. 1,100, or 11,000? 11,000 gold. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Math is hard.
Math is hard, but man, that was wild.
good.
That was not what the people were expecting. Definitely
No, it was not.
an Ocean favored matchup. Mountain coming out strong in game 1, smacking them with the wallets. I think that there needs to be some hell of a pep talk in the Ocean locker room going into this next game, because it's kind of demoralizing when you haven't lost that bad in a while to get smacked by the 6th seed. Mountain looking really good.
Yeah, just ran away with the... I mean, the game was close for a while, but eventually, you know, they just had the kills on the right people when Vash had all the gold.
That's
And,
true.
like, a strong Shen, if he's building to, like, 1v1, can absolutely just destroy anyone that's so strong with the passive on his Q, but, you know, he's building tank Shen. And with all the gold, that's not gonna win you a game.
Yeah, and again, I don't think we ever saw Vash convert from jungle Shen to split push Shen and start demanding that someone actually comes and follows him. Like they never took advantage of the thing that makes Shen good, which is, hey, you guys just go fight over there, and then Shen's gonna be able to show up before the other person's top laner does. They never really took advantage of that.
Very good point.
Very good point. And with that, we're going to throw it to a quick break, and we'll be back with Game 2, Ocean versus Mountain. Stay around, folks. Rec League Productions. Nerds with Attitude. Patreon! This one goes out to Wild Tortuga. Cause damn, feels pretty good to be a rec champ. Damn, it feels good to be a rec champ. A real rec champ ass nerd plays his champs right. A real rec champ ass nerd never runs his fucking mouth, cause real rec champ ass nerds don't start fights. And nerds always got a skill cap, showing all his boys how he shot 'em. But real rec champ ass nerds don't flex nuts, cause real rec champ ass nerds know they got 'em. Cause everything's cool in the mind of a rec champ, cause rec champ ass nerds think deep. Playing 365 24/7, cause real rec champ ass nerds don't sleep. And all I gotta say to you, wannabe, gonna be lane losing, skill shot eating pranksters, is when the team fight breaks out, what the fuck you gonna do? Damn, it feels good to be a rec champ. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Game 2 of Ocean versus Mountain. I've got Gulen and Pickle Popper with me. We've got a full Twitch chat. Let's go. Let's get ready for this because this is going to be hype. So Game 1, talk me through Game 1, Gulen.
I think we all came into it definitely expecting Ocean to sweep away the mountain, thinking it was a tiny little mountain, but instead it was an enormous mountain. They came in there looking like Everest. And definitely surprised us all. And now we got to see what Game 2 brings. What's Ocean going to do? How are they going to recover from this?
I would love to see an adaptation just out of Ash. I think that they had too many tanky boys and not enough damage threats. We had kind of touched upon in the beginning that if some of the damage threats on Ocean did start to fall behind, there was maybe a scenario where they'd kind of just get steamrolled. And shocker to everyone, Jemu did not have the game of his life like he has been every single game this season. And did fall behind, and we kind of saw what that meant for these team fights. And
Yeah,
also Quas.
Yeah,
and
Quas
also
popped
Quas.
off. Mountain just got the gold on the right people. It was very even for a lot of the time, but Shen took like every single kill. Where Mountain, they got it on their ADC, they got it on their mid laner. You know, the people trying to deal damage, and then, yeah, he just popped off on Mordekaiser. So.
He did pop off of Mordecai. It was more than like a pop off. He's like, he was just running.
He was
the rip.
bopping.
He was bopping. Yeah, he was bopping it with the best of him. He was twisting. He was pulling it. He could flick it too. He literally did all of it. He could do it all.
Loving the
that
bop
was a,
emotes,
that was
by the
a
way,
throwback
Shay.
right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
the throwback meme. Let's go. I always wanted to get a bop it, but they're actually pretty expensive now and hard to find. They're
Are
like,
they now?
yeah, they're like weirdly expensive for what they are.
I had a weird one.
They must
It
just
was
not
like
make 'em
with a
anymore.
beanbag, and then you had to like toss the beanbag in the air and catch it in different
Gulen, you have to drop down to
parts to bop
spectator.
it.
Oh.
It was weird.
I can't.
Oh, yeah, there's too many homies.
Okay,
in
there we
there.
go.
But yeah, so let's take a look quickly at these jungle matchups because I think that Shadow of Old also played out of his mind good in that early game. He kind of gave Vash what Vash has been giving to everybody else this season. As we kind of look at some of these stats, like you see that both these junglers just play such a huge role in their kill participation of the team. But Shadow of Old just bears such a burden of team damage on his back. So when he does well, usually Mountain does well. And Mountain did so well that game off the back of a really good early game by Shadow of Old.
Okay. We need. Sorry, I was looking at chat. They're talking about the alcohol we're drinking. They want to know what type of wine you're drinking. They want tasting notes, Brian.
Oh,
Before
it's
we
a
get
red
into
wine. It's really this is the cheap red wine. We decided not to drink our fancy red wine because I'm here on the casting desk and not enjoying it with Kristen. So
Oh.
it has notes of. I would say like cheap wine. Like
Or its
night-
legs.
Yeah, its
Yeah,
legs. Its legs are hot. It's got really hot legs. and like
It's
a
a major
like
award.
real nice, none like not skinny, not like pigeon legs, but like just like a real good leg. Definitely got some meat on the leg, and the nose.
Okay.
It's a nice looking nose. It's kind of funky. It's got like a nose ring in it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh, why are people saying scuffed?
I
Is
don't
that-
know.
Stone fruit oak.
Pickled flavored wine.
Ooh, it is.
Uh,
Now that you mention it, it is a bit oaky.
Yeah, and I currently have Southern Tier Brewing Company. I hadn't had them before. The beers are pretty good. They came in a 15 pack, which is why I bought them. But pretty solid. Just drinkable beers.
Is it 5 o'clock where you are, Gulen?
It is 5:06 now.
Oh wow,
I don't have any alcohol with me, but I definitely have a shelf full of it.
that's pretty cool.
If this goes to game 3, I will just go grab a bottle of vodka. How about that?
That sounds like the worst alcohol you could grab, but sure, you picked it anyways.
you drink vodka straight all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
We go to bars and this kid orders it's just like straight vodka with like
Yeah,
a
it's
lemon.
cheap.
Yeah, vodka. Rum is
It's
also
cheap and
good.
effective.
but-
Beer makes me real gassy and bloaty, so I'm not really into that.
Okay, back to the game.
Uh,
Thanks for that detour.
so yeah,
Twitch chat.
back to all of that. Thank you, Twitch chat. What would we do without you? We are beholden to you and all of your whims. This match, what do you want to see? What kind of adaptations? What does Ocean got to do to kind of tighten it up? It looks like we're actually just getting into game.
Yeah, let's find out what they think.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear from us. What do we know? We're not them. We're not Shadow Ball. We're not Vash the Stampede.
They did put in crack variety. We did not mention that. We were too distracted by talking about alcohol.
Yes.
But
Oh, yeah.
Yep, crack variety
Uh,
coming off the bench, replacing Charmaine in the mid lane.
they did this last week.
Yep, they did this last week. I think that both of them have their own different strengths. I think that this will, at least in the case of last game, especially benching someone after the loss, it can sometimes be a good good breather for Charmaine to kind of collect herself before maybe playing.
She played she played pretty well, and I think they're switching just for the sake of switching. I don't know if they're like they might have a strategy behind it.
Well, there's if there's some rules involved with it, but either way, long story with that. Either way, crack variety's in.
Yeah.
But I think this actually does pretty well for their late game macro. At least crack variety has been around the league for a while, so just like having someone that is experienced in these like close game scenarios does provide a lot of help.
Yep. And already the Cho'Gath coming out for Quaz, a favorite of his, as we know.
Yep.
It looks good.
Yeah, they took away the Mordekaiser, and he was like, "Well, man, that was my trick. Let me go to this other trick that I pulled out." But yeah, having had a ridiculous performance on in the past, just like being the biggest boy you've ever seen. Kind of just doing another like cosplay of just being a bully in just bigger clothes.
Yeah, and looks like our bottom lane for Ocean is going to be Thresh and Ezreal.
It's pretty safe.
I feel like Thresh is we haven't. Oh, it's been banned out a lot. I feel like against Ocean.
Yeah, so
Right.
Worthy Dust is very noted for his Thresh. He's played it once this season, and they didn't actually win that game. But his Thresh is still ridiculously nasty. The only thing is that this doesn't provide Ocean with a ton of like early game pressure in the lane, and we have seen that Jmu and CLG Worthy Dust, when they are doing their best League of Legends, it's when they're like stomping their lane hard and able to kind of rotate that pressure around the map. No,
He's
not
dead.
gonna-
Oh man, I was gonna say
man,
I'm
that
gonna pick
was-
Aurelion Soul. I mean,
I was like I got to like a quarter chub after that.
right. Even I don't play that anymore.
I play it, but I also don't care about my ranking. I've been playing a bunch of Ivern.
You've got a lot better at Aurelion Soul.
Thanks, buddy.
I remember the first time you played it.
Literally, every time anybody plays Aurelion Soul, you just
Yeah.
feel
That's
like
actually very. It took me like 60 games before I actually was like I would consider
Kane.
myself
Kane.
decent at that.
Yeah.
There we go.
alright, I
Okay,
hate Kane.
there's some aggression.
Jungle Kane
Perfect.
or mid Kane?
Yeah, I mean, now you have to ask that question. We've never asked that question before in the Rect League, but then Shu had to change that for all of us.
I'm going to guess that we're going to see a jungle Kane because it seems like Vash is kind of champion. He's got that. I think he likes being able to go there and smash people. And imagine if he had all those kills on a Kane instead of a Shen.
It's true.
Right.
It's definitely true. However, I think we've also seen him play the Kane, and the Kane was also a little underwhelming. There's just so many other picks that he has that he's performed so well on, and I just wonder why he's kind of like skating around those as opposed to something that like I don't like to call Kane cheesy, but it's a little cheesy.
He's certainly not relying on the reliable champions that we've known him to play in the jungle. He's kind of he's dipping into the weirder ones on the fringes for these quarterfinal games.
Oh,
Right.
I like it. I like it when it starts getting a little weird.
That's it.
You
We're
know.
learning all about your kinks tonight.
What do you mean?
I think
Kinks
you
as
said
in
you had said
plural.
something
What else did
earlier,
I
but
say?
however the wine has helped me forget.
No, they were saying that pickle wine improves my game.
Pickle wine?
Pickle wine.
Yeah, that's what chat was saying.
You
I
mean
sickly
like
think
isn't that
Cane
just like
Top?
brine? Isn't
Yeah, okay. Shoemaker said I heard Pickle Popper drinks pickle flavored wine to level up his game. And then Wild Tortuga says, "Bro, pickle vodka smacks."
pickle
So-
vodka
Yeah, I
actually
think-
does smack?
I
Wait,
think
there's
Icicly is
pickle
right.
vodka.
You can make vodka taste like anything. You
Well,
literally just
pretty
throw
fair.
anything in it.
Okay.
That being said, we have the Zach being locked in. I love Zach. I think Zach is so good in Rec League in general. He just sets up some like really easy, reliable team fight. Wait. Oh,
It's a Zac jungle, and Icicly is
Kane.
calling out the Kane top.
Kane
Not even
top?
the Kane middle. The Kane top.
or is it Zach top? Wait, it could be Zach top.
It could be.
Zach top is pretty damn hype. It actually
people are
plays very
saying.
well into things like Cho'Gath, just because you have percent health damage. You have
Oh.
your passive, which helps you live twice. There's no real way that like when you get to like the mid game that like Cho'Gath is gonna just like beat you down forever. You just become a very tanky boy, and your engage is nutty. Putting gold onto a Zac is a very good idea.
Yo, can we call out this
What?
Syndra and Oriana here on the side of mountain?
Everyone's on crack today. The crack
Oh my
variety
God.
brings out the crack in everybody. Okay, so we're seeing the
wow.
LeBlanc mid. Spicy. Is this actually Cinder Jungle?
Syndra... Wait, Syndra... Wait, yeah, it's Syndra jungle?
What is this?
I can't deal with this. What are these team cups? Oh, they got to.
Oh.
Is
Cane
it
top. It's cane top.
It is
Is it Kane
Top.
top?
Yeah. Icicly called it.
They can still change it.
Yeah,
They
playoffs,
could.
by
No,
the
they
way.
I don't think
No,
they're going to
They
though.
can't anymore.
Yeah, this is
What?
as Valve says
Axel.
playoffs. By the way, this is
What
this
the
this is
fudge
like
is going on?
someone either has one team has a galactic brain, the other one has a peanut brain, and we're gonna find. I don't know who. So I can see Kane
Wow.
top bopping real hard. Like
I mean,
it's pretty. I mean, in the top lane, if you don't get ganked early, and I don't know what the gank potential is of a Cinder jungle. I don't know what the clear is like. I don't know what like what any of
what
that
is
looks
going
like.
on?
This is just like one of those games that's really hard
I
to
think I
talk about
drank
because
too
you
much.
just don't know what's gonna happen.
I
It's
think
not,
I drank
it's not
too
just
much.
you. It's not just the pickle wine. It's happening.
It's
Right.
happening. But
Honestly, I think everyone is on pickle wine, and that's what's going on here.
in theory, though, the Kane should be able to get his stacks very, very quickly off of the Cho'Gath,
Yeah.
and has just a lot of like easy mobility before then to just like dodge in and out, deal a little bit of damage. Probably has a lot of kill pressure too onto Cho'Gath. Kane does have a really good like level 1, level 2. But you got to get like there's a point where if Kane falls behind, he's going to be absolute potato. But he does need to get his red Kane evolved. That is the priority. If he gets that, I actually really like this Ocean comp. He just kind of becomes this like weird drain tank CC guy with a lot of mobility, but I guess not drain tank. That's not what I'm really looking for.
Just
He's-
life
he's
steal,
heals,
life
right?
steal
Yeah,
tank.
he's a
Yeah,
lifesteal
lifesteal.
tank. Thank you.
Or just healing in general.
I
just
guess it
bopping
is.
in and
I
out of the
guess
walls.
because you're healing when you're doing damage, which is in Pokemon,
Technically,
that's
it's a drain, right?
It's a
Isn't
drain.
life steal a drain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get some liquid flummer in here. Get rid of, unclog that.
Right.
Drain a little faster.
So Cinder Jungle.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I got nothing on really for this one. I mean,
I can imagine the clear is probably pretty good, right? Like you got on the AOE
Mm.
camps. Like if you go with your talisman, you're getting the AOE proc on everything. Your Q's on a pretty
Yeah.
reasonable cooldown early.
I think she has to start blue.
I would imagine
Right.
she has to start blue.
Yeah,
this might be a prime
definitely.
time for an invade. However, I do not think that Ocean is really well equipped to go for a super aggressive invade.
No, I don't think they win the level 1.
No, with a Nautilus on their side.
And a Jinx, I think, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think, especially being down a game, I don't think you risk the invade because they probably have no idea what this Team Tom's damage output is gonna be.
Yeah, Icicle giving us the facts. Apparently, he looked at his op.gg for Rubber Band Man. He has 2 games on Kane Top. One where he's 15-2, and the other one where he's 1-4. So, it's definitely a coin flip. Definitely a coin flip
But
play.
if you average that together, that's 16-4. So that's
What?
I think
Sounds
that's
good.
that's a little
No,
better
it's
than
not.
a coin flip.
How is that an average of an average?
I think he's
You
not
add
averaging
them,
them.
add
I
it
think
divide by
he's.
2. I don't care.
I think he's adding them, but
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
If
I
you
did
add
divide.
them.
So it's 8-2. 8-2.
If you
8
do
and 2.
basic arithmetic, and these
So 8-2.
just like
8 and
magic,
2.
these numbers can change. Numbers are
8 and-
amazing.
8-3. I don't know. 8-3. 8-3. I'm still messing up math.
I'm not.
played
I'm not
Shadow
I've never
Bolt
seen your
and
college
Coolant for
diploma.
Make Me
That's
Drink.
the thing. I've never seen you and your diploma in the same room.
That is actually very true. You haven't.
Oh,
Wait. I think I have it somewhere here.
it's a counterfeit. He definitely paid for that.
Ah,
I think that's a fake, right?
there you go.
That's a fake.
Wow, look at that.
So Shadow
course-
Bolt's playing Dark Harvest, Syndra Jungle.
Forged.
And this is what's gonna get him from quarterfinals into semifinals.
This is it. That's the pick.
This guy is gonna either look like the biggest meme in the rec league, or he's gonna look like the biggest galaxy brain. Like,
Yeah, is it Heckram top?
honestly, should be
Or-
the leader. He should be the leader of the free world if he manages to like pull this off.
Honestly, he'd probably do a better job.
No, we won't get too political, but yeah, I don't think that's too hard.
Oh,
But
man.
with that, we actually get to see what this jungle clear is like. We get to. I'm just so excited. This is weird.
I want to see these ganks.
Cinder with Smite is not something I ever expect to see when we load into a game.
Oh god, hold on.
What's up?
I messed up my timing on my stream.
I see.
There we go. But we're
I'm
there.
At, 28.
29, 30,
Yeah.
31.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. We're all
We're
good.
there. All right, so Mountain just going for a very normal spread out. However, Ocean.
Uh-oh. Kanabi, run!
Run for your life!
Oh,
poor
no,
me,
that's it.
Chad. Getting the first
Oh.
blood on the crack variety is huge.
2 ignites down, but that's a small price to pay for first blood.
Yeah.
As they say, we
That-
take those.
That's 500 gold, Not too bad.
Yep. On to the mid laner for. That's a good place to
What's
get
he
it.
gonna buy? He's gonna buy some boots and 2 more pots. Okay.
We take
Alright.
those.
I think I would have gone with the second Doran's ring, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, you're not him.
I never
Yeah,
realized
I'm not.
Stardust was so.
There's a reason
messy.
I have a buy this week, and sorry.
Ooh, that's toxic.
And Icicly, as he calls out, crack variety is going to hit 2 off the first wave now as well. So if he can take advantage of that, could be even more.
We'll have to tune into this wave pretty damn early.
But I really want to watch this Cinder jungle. This is a seems slow. Luckily, his team gave him a great leash.
The red buff is down.
I
He
wonder
did
if
not
I
even
was.
start
Oh
blue.
yeah, I guess if he's level 2 or level 1, he can't throw the red buff to help him leash. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
he's so good at taking raptors. I knew it.
Yeah. That's an OP Raptor take.
That's an OP raptor take. We take those.
I mean, he's already used 2 potion stacks. So
Okay, so it's not that OP.
That's rough. That's a rough.
But it's
One's still
functional.
ticking, but
It's functional, and that's what matters right now.
yeah. Yeah, he's used 2 potion stacks and is only on his 3rd camp. Meanwhile, Zach's half health and on his 3rd camp, but hasn't used any potions, so. He's moving a little faster than the Zach, though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
But I also think his bot lane gave him a slightly better leash because it's a Syndra jungle.
Are you guys able to see your jungle camps, the icons on your main map?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you bugged? Oh, you got. That's so awkward that you have the bug.
That's a bug. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, it's a bug. They had it earlier.
Shadow Bolt is getting a little low
The
on
caster
this.
not producing that.
He's
Annoying. Anyways.
Yeah, he does have smite coming up. He's gonna choose to back.
Yep. It's just
Okay.
better to just get your back off now so you can try and maybe contest a scuttle. However, he's just not going to do that. He's going to
Oh.
try and go for this Gromp.
Change
Probably
the
realizing that he has smite, and then you can just continue to tussle with the frog.
Yeah.
But-
And how's this Kane top doing? Little down on health, but
Doing fine.
a lot
Yeah,
up
doing
on
fine.
mana.
Rubber Bandman not really taking advantage of the early trading power that he does have into this.
Now, what
jungle.
happens when this Syndra jungle runs into the Zac jungle? That's going to be the question here.
This is like probably one of Pickle
He
Popper's
doesn't have
erotic
smite
fantasies.
either
he
to
just
contest
misses the
this.
Q.
He just can sit on his. He can just sit on his face.
Yeah, but both top had priority, and Shadow didn't have smite, so he just has to leave that.
Yeah, if that stretching strike from Zac had hit, that may have been very bad for Shadow Bolt.
Oh, is Shadow gonna go walk across the entire map for the other
Action in the
scuttle?
bot lane. Fat Super Dude getting low. Jabo gets super flashes and hits the Q. Hits the Q under tower. But he does not quite get him, and now Jamu's the one in trouble. Kanabi's gonna pick up the kill.
That was
The
ridiculous.
shield comes back up, and the hookie's
Do
got his
it now,
cooldowns.
go hard.
Both flashes
Do
coming
it!
after Worthy Dust. Worthy Dust gets the play away. Is he gonna live? Fat Super Dude and Kanabi in pursuit. There's no help coming for Worthy Dust. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, Shadow
Oh,
Bolt
those-
gets picked up.
Oh, that's a teleport coming in!
Help is coming in, and he's gonna get a butt ton of kills.
Oh, and the knockup actually takes down Kanabi as well. And that is a kill. 1 kill for Jmu, 2 kills for Cracked Variety,
Man,
and a kill for Vash.
Worthy Dust
That's
is
so
good living that
unfortunate for
long.
Mountain.
But
Also, Zegli's out of mana already. It seems like what we saw last game from Charmine and this game, they're just blowing their mana so early. Which feels really bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Crack Variety has a blue buff, so
Yeah.
it's definitely rough.
Oh, Syndra giving away her position by throwing those orbs over the wall. I hope that Crack Variety let his team know.
Oh man.
I'm sure he did.
Well, the momentum has started shifting heavily the other direction.
Yeah, 1500 already. We're 5 minutes in the game. That's that's significant.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 kills onto LeBlanc. That's scary if you're a Jinx or Syndra or the Orianna. You know?
Yeah, but Syndra's gonna be spotted on this ward already. She got spotted on the ward right here.
Uh-oh, and here comes Crack Variety, making the rotation. Shadow Vote's got the ward, but yeah, that might actually be enough to help him get out.
But yeah, Shadow Bolt is not having the early game that you really want to have on this weird, very strange
Dude.
pick.
Is it about the early game or about one-shotting someone in the mid game? Because looting's Echo is so cheap. It's very gold efficient.
Yeah, you mean the runic echoes?
Runic Echo, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely
Looting's
is.
Echo is a good weapon. Yeah, so maybe that's what this pick's about. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, picking into something like a Zac, you do know that you're probably going to be pretty safe from any kind of like aggressive invades, as opposed to like being against something maybe like a Trundle. But we're seeing maybe some action here in the bot lane. Lantern coming in, Elastic Slingshot,
spicy.
waiting for it to be charged up.
Oh,
Hook
nice
coming
dodge
down.
from Kanabi.
Kanabi with a nice little micro movement to dodge out on that, but he's not gonna take too much damage. But those hook, the hook is huge. Worthy Dust gets hooked under tower, but Jamu's able to pick that one up. The zap's gonna hit Jamu. Fat Super Dude is trying to do what he can to return some kill, but man, Ocean got away and was very lucky on that play, but very well played there. Zac,
Yeah, not the hook he wanted, I think.
oh, it was so
Yeah.
close. They almost were able to trade one back, and had that Jinx gotten excited,
Yeah, they might have been able to get 2 there.
yeah, that was really nice. Almost really nice. Meanwhile, Shadow Bolt just gets to farm his jungle, which is exactly what I think he wants to do right now.
Yeah, 5-1 already in the kills. That's almost a kill a minute.
Yeah, it's a violent game so far.
Yeah, definitely in Ocean's favor. And as we like in the Rect League, we like close games. We take those.
And the first mountain we're going to have this game, or the first mountain. The first dragon we're gonna have this game is mountain. I don't think we had one of them last game. We had the other 3.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's good. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I think being a Cinder can't solo a dragon. Zach should be able to.
Zach can't really solo a dragon. I mean, he can. It's just really bad.
It's just slow.
It's really slow.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for either jungler to do that.
So it looks like we're gonna need probably some kills in the bot lane before that one's taken.
Or
Got some
Bandman.
fighting at the top lane.
Or Bandman's low.
Yeah, but he just goes in the wall to heal, and now Quaz is going to be in the 2v1. Nice dodge from Rubber Bandman to get away from the knockup. Flash from Rubber Bandman, pops himself into the monster, and pops out with a kill.
Yeah, and they could go super aggressive because Quas uses ult, what I assume was a minion.
Yeah, and Shadow Vold cannot step up into this kind of action. He was coming up for the rotation, but he's only level 5. And not that scary of a threat right now, so he's just going to kind of clear out those minions and walk away. But he did ping out that Zach might be on this Herald.
And he is.
And a good educated guess from the man Shadow Vold, but what can he do? We are going to find out.
Not
Oh,
much.
nice knockback.
Nice.
Yeah, that denial possibility is pretty sick.
Oh, Zegli just immediately ignites Vash, trying to get the kill on him.
Oh!
Yeah, pops the shockwave. Good flash from Vash.
But right now it feels like Mountain does have the priority on this Herald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just going to be able to take
Vash
this.
is very low. So.
That was really well played by Mountain.
Coming True Shot Barrage though.
Oh.
Close.
Wait, that did like half of Shadow's health.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And
of
I think it
damage to
also
Shadow.
clipped Zegli.
I think it must have not hit any minions on the way up.
He's just trying to buff
Yeah.
his damage numbers.
Yeah. I think he hit 2 people with it, so. They're just putting so much pressure on this bot lane. They're about to get a plate.
He's so big. And as we were saying before, the Ezreal Thresh isn't that aggressive at bot lane. When you're this far ahead, yeah, it can be. It can be it can be what you want it to be. The world is
Even
your
though
oyster.
Yeah, even though he threw money into a tier first, which doesn't bring you any damage right away, he's matching the pickaxe from the Jinx.
Right, exactly. Like you're doing so well, and like you have the teleport already almost off cooldown. He's not being pressured at all. They're like Jinx and Nautilus aren't really able to kind of pressure the fact that he doesn't have another combat summoner. Hook going wide from CLG Worthy Dust.
That skin is so cool.
The Phoenix one,
Yeah.
the Fun
Yeah.
Plus Phoenix.
Yeah, like that hook just looks so awesome.
Probably go at someone at Riot for that.
Yeah.
Show them some love.
Yeah, the souls look cool too.
Back in the mid lane.
They're gonna give the buff over to Crack. What is that? Second blue buff?
Yeah,
to
it's the
Crack?
second one.
Whew,
MVP jungler here from Vash.
right? I mean, he doesn't have mana, so you're taking the blue buffs.
You
He's
better-
not making a huge sacrifice, but damn
Right.
it. It's
A little bit of
great
mana.
for
we honor
or a
that.
little
We
bit
honor
of,
those who do good.
Yeah.
As a mid laner.
So
I salute you.
that being said, this mid lane, I feel like Crack hasn't gotten that many roams off. That being said, hold on, a little bit of
of
action here in
damage.
this mid lane, but taking a bit of a tower shot to trade it on back.
Shadow Vold, he actually gets slapped onto the ward by Vash, but so far nothing too big. Hook misses onto Vash and Stampede. Big damage from Crack, who actually flash ignites Shadow Vold under tower. Oh, but the shield from Zegli keeps him alive. At 24 health, Shadow Vold is going to walk away from that.
True Chop Barrage was just a little off.
Yeah,
That, would've been
that
sick
actually
if
might
he
have been a
picked up the
double kill.
This is
Yeah.
looking so rough for Mountain. What was looked like such a strong game one, like, man, they are just like not in the right spot. I mean, luckily no one died there, but they're just conceding so much off of that.
Yeah, 2,000 gold down at 12 minutes. That hurts. Definitely still bring it back.
Quaz is doing what he can in the top lane. He actually just pushed Rubber Bandman out of lane, and now might be able to get this plate here.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
still
maybe
isn't
not.
evolved. I think. I don't really know what this... Is he evolved with this skin? I don't even know.
No, that's not evolved. You'd know. His skin turns red.
I mean, it kind of looks red to me, honestly.
It's a little red right now.
It's kind of he's just
Yeah,
like I think
this kid-
I think he's just working up a sweat. I think that's different.
It's just a little flushed.
Zach going in.
Oh.
Elastic slingshot in the bot lane. Great knockup onto Kanabi, trying to get the elastic rubber band arm,
Kanabe.
whatever you call it.
And the third kill for Jmu. Yeah, see, this game, Ocean's getting the kills where they want to get them.
Yep. I think this is a really good adaptation from Ocean. Going to something a little more traditional like the Zac, which has a lot of really good gank pressure as opposed to Shen. And you can see exactly what the difference is. Granted, Shadow of Old went Syndra jungle, so hard to really tell what the difference is here.
And they're dropping the Herald bot. Maybe
Timer must have been running out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
oh,
also
Shadow
the
of
timer
Old's in trouble. The flash hook from Worthy Dust actually misses, but Vash is right in the way. Can they get the damage, though? Can Jmu finish him off? He can, but Fat Super Dude is there with Kanabe on top of him. That's a return kill, 2v1 now.
600 gold!
Fat Super Dude is just going to minigun him down.
He's insane! Take him down!
He gets away!
Nuke!
He's got his passive!
Oh no!
Passive.
Somebody
He has
get over
his
that wall! Get that man a bard!
Fat Super Dude has flash!
Oh.
They do get some plates, but I don't think they got the gold for that. Actually,
He's back in! He's crazy, he's back in, he gets the
insane.
slam! Heal actually has to come out from Fat Super Dude. Now Crack Variety is here to clean that up. That's one kill for Crack Variety. Looking for the second one on Kanabe. Cracks the electrocute, and now they're... Oh, watch out there, Vash. You're getting pretty low. Oh, Vash
so
just barely
close.
gets out of there.
36 health! That guy's crazy.
Calculated.
Hey,
What
just
a
chilling in
crazy-
swimming pool like that.
Calculated,
Right?
Vash.
I feel like that's BM. You just kill someone, then you just sit back in your hot tub, and you're like...
So
even
now,
close.
notably, Rubber Band Man is very much transformed. You can tell the difference.
Oh.
I can't.
he's in a
Oh,
wall.
he's in a wall right now.
Okay.
When he comes out of the wall, I swear.
Oh, he's very red. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think his sight is a little bigger.
Yeah, it's
too.
big old sight.
Yeah, he's got like a new helmet. He's
okay.
he kind of looks like Sable. I think that's what Sable sleeps
the
in.
flay from Worthy Dust misses. Zegly might be able to get out of here. Yeah, flashes just to be safe. Good call from Zegly.
Yeah, that hook was definitely gonna hit if he did not
Yeah.
flash.
Yeah, so now this is like the point where Quas is gonna have a rough time in this lane. I mean, especially
we'll
once.
see.
Yeah,
Misses
well, yeah,
the
we'll see. This is
rupture.
the first fight with him evolved.
Yeah. Quaz is just going toe-to-toe with him so far. He doesn't care. He's missed both ruptures, though. That's really bad for him. Now he's on the retreat, but I don't think he's got anywhere to go. Rubber Bandman is just so mobile on this Kane. Nice knock-up, but not enough.
Yeah, missing those two knockups, and he doesn't have any armor yet. I mean, he's got ninja tabas, but going first to item, the Hex Tech Sprinkler,
Yeah, the water gun.
the GLP 800.
The Super Soakers.
The Super Soakers, yeah.
So right now, Mountain is in a pretty reasonably sized hole, 3K down.
Yeah.
What kind of moves they need to do to kind of like transition into like a stronger like early like mid game? Can they even have a strong mid game at this point, or do they just kind of have to withstand that and get into the late game?
I mean, I feel like so many times Fat Super Dude is so close. Like, you know, he's like 200 damage from just popping off in a fight, you know?
Yeah.
Just getting that one kill and getting excited. So I think it's possible, just because I think Jinx does a lot more early game than Ezreal.
Ezreal going up towards Zegly, just barely misses, but it doesn't matter. They take him down anyway. Worthy Dust is going to be the sacrifice there. Jmoog is going to get out with his life.
Okay, 1 for 1, trading. You know, they got the support for the mid
Oh,
laner.
Vash just flashes in there to slap them together. He is bouncing around. I don't think he's really getting the damage down, but he's bought enough time for Crack Variety to just get in there and miss the chains. Kanabe now caught with Rubber Band Man.
Kanabe's
Not
not
where
having
you
a
wanna
great
be.
game. He's looking at 1-6.
Yeah.
That's his stat score. He's having a bit of a time. Has to do a little bit
Yeah.
of soul searching.
Yeah, and Ocean's going to take the Infernal Dragon pretty uncontested off of that.
Mhm.
It's the second Drake at 17 minutes.
I mean, a little slow.
I mean, to be honest, Ocean
Not
hasn't taken that much. There's still towers
Yeah.
on the map.
Yeah. All the towers, actually.
All the towers are on the map. The more time you buy for this Cho'Gath, the more scary he's going to be. He's just going to become
Yeah.
a late game monster, as we've seen him do before.
And I think that might be Mountain's hope here. I think they do actually want to try to delay this. Like you said, maybe the Syndra just needs to get to the point where she's one-shotting people. Cho'Gath scales, obviously. Jinx definitely scales. I think that might be it. That's hard to say.
The first item, Death's Dance on
That's-
Red Cane. That's spicy. I
Oh
like that.
no, that's the play. That's what you do,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it is so good.
Yeah, they're
Invincible.
not until someone builds Grievous Wounds. This person's not. He's never gonna die.
Yeah, somebody tell this man to build a bramble nut.
I just saw
Well, that's only
Maybe
if
I'm
you're
late
getting
to the
auto
party
attacked.
here.
And most of the time, he's just using his abilities on you. Right?
Zegli doesn't have flash. I'm just seeing this.
Oh,
He's running Exhaust Barrier. Just thought I'd just point that
No,
out
he
there.
has Spellbook. He has Spellbook.
Oh, he's still both okay. So
Yeah.
he swapped his flash. I guess he's currently not running flash, I will say.
were they just trying to find a hook? I don't know if that was a hook
Boss
you
trying to
wanted.
do stuff, but he's getting collapsed on. It's a 2v1. He's not long for this world. He's about to be looking at a gray screen.
Yep. Rip to Quaz just getting caught out there in the top lane, and Zegli might be visiting Quaz in the graveyard there, unless he pops barrier. And it doesn't matter.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's just running away from Mountain. Ocean really, they're looking good this game. Bouncing back.
Yeah, definitely those towers we were talking about are starting to get low.
Yeah. I think Fat Super Dude's here just like, guys, what's happening? Like, I'm trying to scale here, and it's gonna be hard when I get one shot by LeBlanc.
Oh, they're going to try to make something happen here, but it is an Ezreal with a Thresh, so I'm not really sure if they have much of a hope of turning that into anything, so they're just going to get away for free.
Yeah, I mean they're able to at least take it and get some scuttle pressure. Ooh, but a little bit of action here.
That exhaust was
Not a ton of action.
questionable.
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal and LeBlanc, those are some hard targets. Ezreal, LeBlanc, and Kayn. I mean,
Right.
like, those are hard to stick on.
Yeah, and then you have a Zac, he can press R, bounce you away, then slingshot away. Thresh can pull anyone else away. Yeah, it's definitely a hard team to try to lock down here.
Shout out to Endo with 100 bits,
Woo
giving
woo.
Mountain that morale boost as an ex-Mountain member himself, the Season 1 hero.
Yep, help him out, Endo.
Mountain is a Rect League champion, the Season 1 Rect
Yeah.
League champion, so in all honesty, they should probably just get some sippy cups as opposed to mugs. Aren't you? Well, yeah, you're also on that roster, right?
Yeah, I was on that team.
Hey, you were a hero.
Alright, so that team was Endo, Parker, you, and who else is winners but doesn't have bugs?
It's been a while.
Okay, I'll go look it up.
Bits for
That's
Season
awesome.
1 sippy cups. Floppy dingoes.
Sloppy dingus, that's
Season
right.
1.
Shout out to Sloppy Dingus. Hope he's doing good. It's been a while since we've
More
heard from him.
details.
Although he did show up to the last Rect League party.
What do we got?
Oh,
We
nice.
got Curdle Paco, Endo, Gulin, Sonic, MNA.
Oh,
Sloppy
yeah,
Dingus.
yeah.
hero.
Sonic. Yeah, the true hero.
That's a sick team.
In the regular, you guys had
Yeah, we won.
18% of the first bloods. 18. Oh,
Good
man.
times.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the game at hand.
Yeah.
Quas is trying to clear just some of these minions in mid.
That's
Do
a
what he
6
can.
and 0 LeBlanc, man. That's rough. That's hard to deal
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, probably almost. How much gold?
Vash engages on the Quaz here, and he is a big Cho'Gath, but there's so much damage, he's just gonna have to flash out to survive
And he
there.
flashes right into the True Shot Pro.
Hey, but he lives.
Rough.
But he's alive.
He is alive.
He's alive.
Alive but barely breathing.
All 5 members of the team floating around mid lane.
Yeah, Vash
Mate.
does have this Herald.
May start to see some sort of team fight, although Shadow Vold actually just backed. And Fast Super Dude's going to the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Ocean is just engaging onto Mountain. They are not letting go of the gas pedal. Vash is just bouncing under tower. He doesn't care.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want right now. Ocean Dragon just spawned. Looks like they're gonna take this. mid
Flash
tower
hook from
first.
Worthy
Oh!
just misses, forces the flash from Shadow Vold.
Looks like they're going for a second tower here. The
He's
The
gonna get
5v
one charge.
5v3 play.
Looks down.
Okay. tower damage, but no kill.
Yeah, not bad. If you just take like 80% of a tower's health right there.
Yeah,
And then transition to dragon, which I think is again going to be pretty
how many dragons do they have?
uncontested. Shadow Fold is in his blue.
I don't have actually
Right.
the dragon counter.
It is up now.
No,
Yeah,
no,
right,
I,
Oh, okay. Currently, counted. Ocean now has. They've picked up an ocean. They have an infernal, and they have a mountain.
Okay,
Yep.
so they have 3 dragons. Thank you.
Yeah, they have 3 dragons, extra damage, extra resistances, and some percent healing. They can pick up that next one in just under 5 minutes. That's so powerful. Think about that. On top of the Kayn and Zac healing already, those people are going to be so unkillable.
Yeah, that's rough.
Mountain needs to start thinking about some Grievous Wounds. I'd like to see it on Fat Super Dude. He has the AoE auto attacks, and he already has the Hurricane.
They also
So you
might
can
want
apply
to.
that to a
Nomicon.
lot of people.
They'd also might want to start thinking about maybe like a game 3 draft and how
Yeah.
effective Syndra is.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were just feeling like really confident or like,
I think they had to be
Uh.
feeling some amount of confidence.
yeah. Well,
Maybe it's worked in their practices. Who knows?
they really wanted a game 3.
Yeah. Give the people what they want.
Yep.
They'd much rather be doing this than hanging out with their girlfriends. So, trying to drag it out.
True that.
And Ocean is gonna be checking the jungle here again, feeling pretty brave. Quaz is not really gonna be able to do too much to stop him.
Yeah. Only 2,300 health.
Yeah, he's a very medium-sized monster right now.
Right. 7 stacks. He's already eaten minions 6 times, so no
Yeah,
more
he's
of
got all his
that.
minions.
Shout out to Kristen. I'd rather be hanging out with her right now than this.
You just get someone got yelled at. I mean, you're not the one dragging these games out, so.
No, I'm not in
Believe-
control of that. I'm just
Yeah,
this game. League of Legends is really cock blocking me right now. But what can you say?
Mountain Drake is
Here for the people.
take it up with Mountain Drake.
Right?
Zegly going down, trying to help you out here, into the game faster.
He's just dead.
He's just dead.
He's just super dead.
Oh, field goal from Worthy Dust.
Ooh. Someone flashed. Looks like Quas is losing this fight pretty hard top lane.
Yeah, that's just a matchup that you just can't really win, especially when you're behind and you're 0-4. That doesn't help.
Yeah, it's already bad.
Okay.
So-
Ocean is like lurking in these bushes, but I don't think Mountain has any desire to leave their base right now.
Right.
This is hard.
Oh, you were saying that, but no. Crack.
No, no.
Crack Brad is just walking up and he's like, I'm out.
Yeah,
Just
I
push
thought
this
about
back
it.
out. It's like they're just gonna give up this mid tower. Try to defend the base.
Shadow of Old is not where he wants to be.
Why is he there?
He's just trying to
No,
do what
you-
he
Oh, he
can.
actually brings down Jamu with that ult.
That's insane.
Wow.
All right, you take those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, you can't see chat.
1-for-1 trade maybe not being the worst thing to happen in when you're down 5-19.
The teams are meeting each other. Hopefully in good taste. I don't know.
Jamu taking that casual sip of beer as he
Yeah.
contemplates ADC in 2020.
Yeah. I've realized being an ADC is my least favorite role.
I don't hate it.
It can be fun.
It can be fun, but some games it's just the worst. You know, if there's like a Fed Rengar on the enemy team, it's just like, please, let me out.
Yeah, it's not a good time. Right now, it just
Yeah.
feels like Ocean is the proverbial Rengar and Mountain is that poor AD carry. And they're just saying, let me out. Let me off this crazy ride.
Even the Cho'Gath just dies so quickly.
Ocean is they're not a merciful Rengar though. They're taking their time with this one, and they are just getting all the objectives, the dragons.
See, this is what worries me. And like we were talking about before, if Ocean knows how to close games, and like they have such a gold lead right now. They're up almost 10k, and they're playing it so
I
slow.
mean, we got Dragon in 20 seconds, so I think they want to try to get that soul, and then maybe... I don't know.
They're just, the more time you spend, the more time you're just kind of waiting to throw.
Yeah. Yeah, not really. They're taking it,
Oh,
and they might be so
the
far ahead it
squad's
doesn't
here.
matter, but they're definitely giving time for Mountain to come back and maybe make a catch on the rubber band man, but no, they're just too
No.
slippery.
Yeah, just the Merc treads.
Vash, are you gonna do this? Okay, no, he's not. He thought about jumping in there.
Yeah, they haven't done anything yet. They do. They have a ward in the pit currently. Worthy does just like.
Vash is not even at the dragon right now. He's just baiting and trying to zone while the rest of his team takes it out.
Oh, this is a sneaky crack variety.
Quaz is just trying to get in there. I think he wants to feast the dragon,
Oh!
but he just
That
barely
one shot!
doesn't get it. Shadow holds in the pit now. He's getting jumped on by Kane. Are they going to trade
junglers
any
don't
members?
smite. Or both junglers missed their smites.
No.
Crack variety's just one-shotting the back line.
Oh my god, that damage.
He's gonna one-shot anybody at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a great play onto Zegli.
Oh, it's been nice knowing you, Kanavi.
Yep.
And like that, we get the clean ace from Ocean, beating him down. Ocean Soul in the bag, marching on to a sure victory. I don't think.
Yeah,
I think Mountain wants out.
Yeah, sometimes
I think
it
this
just
is game.
happens.
Yep.
I mean,
And like sometimes it happens in playoffs, and at least they
Yep.
already have one win. It'd be
Yeah,
bad
we'll
if
go to
this
game
is their
3.
last game of the season.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be that would be
Sometimes it just happens.
a real big woof.
yeah, who would ever get stomped in their last game of the season?
Oh, you know what? Mountain says they're not done yet. They're going to try to make something happen here. They're not taking that.
Oh, the AoE slow!
Second inhibitor.
Nothing comes.
Yeah. They do save the second inhibitor, actually. Just one down for Mountain now.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know if Kane with this Ocean Soul is ever gonna die.
Yeah.
There's
They
a-
still don't have any grievous wounds.
They have two mages that could do it.
They
But,
have an ADC who could do. It's 800 gold. It's
They have a-
800
they have a
gold.
Cho'Gath that could do it.
800 gold. You have a Kane. You have a red Kane,
And a Zac.
a Zac.
and they have
Yeah,
Ocean
the
Soul.
red
They
Kane
all
and
they all
Death
have
Dance.
And
healing
they
at
have
this
Ocean
point.
and Ocean Soul. You have a Death Dance also on the Ezreal. They're like,
Oh wow, yeah.
so
look at that.
it's so efficient.
You don't
I'm
seem
tilted.
you don't seem pleased. I can tell you're a little
I'm
tilted.
tilted. Like, there's no reason for Pat Super Dude not to buy it. Like, you don't need that shard.
That Kershey shard might win the game though.
Yeah. Doing what I think would would help win the game more. An executioner's calling.
So they have no priority on the map. What is the mountain to do?
I'm not sure they
Who
know
are,
right
who are
now,
they most
honestly.
likely to be able to kill?
Worthy Dust?
Yeah, Worthy Dust probably. Not
Maybe
exactly the game
they-
changer they need, but yeah.
If they
probably.
if Shadow hits a stun onto Jamu and just ults him.
I mean, Jabu has died 3. I mean, literally the bot lane is the only lane that has died for Ocean in this entire game. At all.
Yep.
And Super Mega Death Rocket does not get the Baron.
Yeah, just a desperation play. You might as
Look
well.
at that ward coverage. Look at that ward coverage on the blue buff side.
Yeah.
Like they have Ocean has so many wards there. Yeah, this should be the end of the game with this Baron buff.
Yep.
If they don't fix this Baron buff still up, a mistake has been made.
Yep. Mountain isn't even leaving the base.
They're up 13.
Yeah, that.
It's
I think they're just waiting
13,000.
for the game to end. Honestly, they're probably talking about Game 3 draft. Not
Yep.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
But they are probably gonna do what they can, try to clear these waves, take out these double Baron cannons.
This is definitely the closest Rec League season we've ever had. Having 2, 3, like going to game 3 on both quarterfinals.
Wait, did it go to game 3 on the first one?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
Losing my mind.
Quaz is trying to make something happen, but he gets hooked out, kind of just interrupting his engage, and now he's just gonna run back to base.
Slow walk in.
Yep.
The proverbial engage.
Uh-oh, Kanavi, you are squishy enough to be bursted here. Although they're not going to quite finish you. Although Rubber Band Man actually ults in and pause and gets the kill onto Kanavi. He is just in, gets the double
Get
knock
it,
up onto the
boy!
carries for
Take him
Mountain.
down!
He is getting, all the damage is on him, and they actually do manage
They
to bring
did
him
it!
down.
They killed
Look
him!
at that.
Hey!
Bring it back! This is the momentum you needed!
The invincible Kane is invincible no longer.
Wow.
Alright.
If I had taken I would have taken a shot bet on that. Cat, you guys messed up.
Okay. Okay, Fat Super Dude has
Oh.
800 gold. What will he buy with it?
Quas is in.
Nothing.
Boss trying to do what he can.
They're playing with it all on the table at this point.
Okay,
Quas
yes,
is just trading autos
he
with
has
Bash
1,000
here.
gold.
Oh, he got it.
Yes!
Executioner's calling. 33 minutes in the game.
Right.
It's in.
Three inhibitors down.
This is
He
where
does
the
have
comeback
ridiculous
starts.
wave clear.
Elder
so.
Dragon is spawning soon.
Yep, 1 minute. A little less than that. 50 seconds. And they can't really leave their base because there are so many super minions.
They couldn't leave their base before.
Yeah, but Elder Dragon wasn't on the table before.
I mean, Quas does have flash. There is a world where he just flashes if he just like actually rotated or teleported over. Cause
Yeah,
like he does have a ward right
There-
here. He could just like teleport to it
Go, Quaz,
yeah,
go.
he could.
and
Do
then
it.
flash the wall. Like that would be
Do
the hero play.
Yeah, his ult does.
Quas,
Here's-
Twitch
here's
chat
the
is
thing, though.
counting on you.
1200! 1200 true to, or 1200 true damage to that
the
thing.
ward's gone.
I feel like it won't even be worth it if he dies, though, so he'd have to actually somehow get out, too.
I think it's worth it if he dies. I don't know.
All right, the rocket.
The Jinx Rocket comes in
way early.
a bit early.
Too early again. Just trying to get that leash, you know? Get his
I mean,
damage up.
they had no visions. That really was, they had no information to work with there.
Elder Dragon is taking it 34 minutes.
Oh, man.
I think it's time to end this one.
Yeah, Ocean, let's
Yeah,
move on to game
I'm,
3
I'm
here.
honestly pretty disappointed they didn't end with the Baron buff.
It feels like Ocean is kind of just like they're pretty mad that they lost that game 1. They're like, let me rip every fingernail out of you. Let me just like flay you and just like ruin you. Let me just remind you who is the top.
Flash! Oh, he actually hits onto that Super Dude by accident. Shadow Wolf flashes to avoid
He's
the hook.
so dead.
Yeah, this is the fight.
That Elder Dragon animation.
Health bars are totally full,
All right.
except for Bash.
Quad.
He's got a passive.
The chosen one is here. He's here. Can he feast
Got the
anybody?
ace.
Nope.
And the ace.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a fiesta. It looks like this game's gonna end unless Ocean trolls everyone so hard.
Hey, go back,
I
wait
think,
for the
no,
next-
there's
wait
no
for the
way they
next
can
Baron.
possibly troll hauler. Look how many minions. They don't even have to hit this. They could all die to the fountain. It wouldn't matter.
They let off this crazy ride of Mountain
Right.
falling in that game. 1-1 series tied up. We are going to be going to a game 3. See
Game
who moves
3,
on
baby.
into the next round of playoffs.
Oh man, that's intense.
Yeah, these games have been very stompy.
Uh,
Very, very stompy.
That second
I
one
don't know.
more than
Oh,
the
yeah.
first.
And I
Ocean
feel like
ran
this
away with
series
this
has been
game.
very much dictated off junglers' picks.
yeah, maybe we won't see the Syndra game 3.
I think we might not. But that's
Yeah.
just me.
Reasonable speculation,
Yep. But I'm not in their locker room right now. They might be just trying to run it back as hard as they can. We'll find out. With that, we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be
Break already
back
popped
with
off.
all right.
some more action. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 3 is upon us. Let us go into it. This is going to be hype. The Magikarps are flailing on their drums. They want some blood. They want some action. Let's go. So what are you guys expecting to see out of this Game 3? What do you want to see? I want to see two teams equally matched going at it for however long it takes.
Yeah, I mean, like, after those two games, I don't know what the heck's going to happen. But I know it's going to be awesome, and we've got the Magikarp Festival to prove it.
Chat's going off the rails. I can't deal with it.
This chat is unhinged.
I love chat. Okay, guys, I want you to know that I love you guys.
Sarcasmic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this fiesta. You came just in time for the Game 3 action. Alright, so things didn't go Mountain's way this last time. I guess we can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
no, it didn't.
I mean, what do you want?
If
what do
we're
you want
gonna be
them to
real
change?
here,
Okay, be real. Let's get real.
if we're gonna be real here, it did not go Mountain's way, but it barely went Ocean's way, if you know what I mean, right? I mean, that game, it probably should have been over sooner than it did, and
Yeah, they were slow at closing that out. I don't think they. I mean, they also don't know how far they are in gold. Like, you don't get the gold at the top
Yeah,
when you press
totally.
tab, so they didn't know they were 12k up.
I bet they had a feeling they're pretty far ahead.
Yeah, but
But you know what that means? Honestly, I'm gonna take that to mean that this third game could go any way. I really actually think that either team could pull off a victory in this third game.
I think that is a very equal thing to say. It is a 1-1. Any team can win. It is not locked. It is not set in stone at this point. I personally have a shot riding on Mountain, so my biases are clear. However, a lot of other people have shots riding on Ocean. So at the end of this, there are going to be some sad people, there are going to be some drunk people, there are going to be some happy people. Nowhere in between.
sad or happy? Okay.
Sad, happy, or drunk.
Or too drunk to know which. Okay.
There you go. So who are you guys kind of focusing on for this like Game 3? I mean, for me, it's been the top lane. I think that this matchup has been pretty game defining between this and jungle. We've seen both Quas and Rubber Bandman showing up big, making their impact known. Quas having a much less fun time in the top lane on the Cho'Gath against the Kayn, but looking like a god on the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, looking pretty godlike on a Mordekaiser. Yeah, I mean, that a lot of that came down to matchup too, right? I mean, we know that matchup is not great for Cho'Gath, even if things are kind of going evenly, and they weren't. So it really just kind of tipped away from him. It's hard for him to really do much in that case. So I think we might see some more bans, maybe, like each team kind of respecting the top lane and maybe trying to play around getting their top lane champion, maybe counterpick.
Yeah, I mean,
which we haven't seen actually because they first picked that Cho'Gath, so maybe we'll see them pick it later. I'm not sure.
Right. I think Ornn is still on the table as one of the most OP top laners in the game. Urgot, also one of the Rubber Band Man favorites. I don't think he's been banned out, so that's still also potentially on the table.
Is it just me, or are they not in order?
Or what not in order?
Rubber Band Man's currently jungle.
Because Kulin is currently the top laner.
God damn it. I got nothing.
Oh, the woes.
I'm trolling.
Okay. They're
I'm trolling.
That all makes sense. Okay.
Shadow is trolling me so bad.
Figured it out.
The people want your Gnar in a big way. Ocean's going to be on blue side this game. But this is it. This is what takes you into the next round of playoffs. If Ocean wins, they will be facing Infernal. Is that correct? Yeah. They'll be facing Infernal. If Mountain wins, they'll be facing Bramble. Oof.
Okay.
At least they got more games. They're one team is going to be coming in hot, and they'll have had more games on 3 more games under their belt.
Yeah, that's true. And Bramble has had an issue before with having a bye week. just don't practice sometimes, and then all of a sudden you're trying to play a competitive league and you're not there. So playing well, it's scary because you could be eliminated. Can sometimes be better.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits, and bitch coming in hot. Twitch chat is off the freaking rail. I can't even keep up. But let's go.
Abandoned
Same,
bushes.
starting off with the same bands. We've seen this. Yeah, we won't see Quas popping off and then Mordekaiser again. That's taken away.
More of a dog person, huh?
People really want to see Shoemaker's tush.
Apparently.
Yeah, in a big way. Yeah, so we're seeing the Mordekaiser, we're seeing the Sivir being taken away. Silas is a must ban against Shadow of Old. What is the tech? I don't think it's the Syndra. I think it'll probably be something more traditional. Shadow of Old still does have access to the J4, which
Yeah, I
we
was gonna
saw,
say Jarvan's up.
like, might as well. If they just want to pick the Galio Jarvan again, then I don't know. If it ain't broke,
Yeah,
why
it
fix
worked.
it?
Yeah, it worked.
Like, you might have to find a new top laner that's going to kind of do the same thing that Quas did. There might not be as many. Dr.
500.
Dr. Mr. Professor Neat? Let's go! Dr. Professor Mr. Neat, what are they going to do here? We need a doctor and a professor's service because I don't even
Apparently
know.
Ocean just needs a Thresh, because that's what they're gonna take first.
All right. That's, yeah, I mean, if he gets to play, I bet he's pumped. He had some pretty good plays on it. It's really hard to tell. I don't really know where everything went wrong, but everything just went so wrong for Mountain. It's really hard to point about.
There it is.
Endo saying it's Archduke Neat.
Archduke Professor Dr. Neat?
Wow.
Dr. Professor Archduke Neat?
Neat? Neat?
Neat?
Neat?
Neat?
To briefly go back to the champion select, Shadow of Old is going to be picking up that Jarvan in the jungle, which we saw in game 1,
And
along
the
with the
Galio.
Galio.
Ain't broke,
Yep, all
don't
right.
fix it.
Yeah. Go back. They're like, hey, we really, really liked game 1. Can we just do that again?
Hey. Worthy Dust is on Thresh again. I think he had a rough game 1 of that, right? Did he play that game 1, right?
No, he played it last
He
week.
played
Last game?
Played last game.
Was it? So he played Nautilus game 1?
yeah, it was a bit rough last game, honestly, but they made it work, obviously.
And LeBlanc again.
Oh,
yeah, Crackbite looked very good on that 12 and 0.
Yeah, definitely.
Sir
so,
Endo of Neatopia reporting for duty. In the name of Neatopia.
Esquire. Sir Endo Esquire of
What is
Neatopia.
happening?
First
Oh!
of his name.
Yes!
Twitch out, we
the
love
Trundle.
it.
Vash is gonna get
Let's
his Trundle.
go!
Let's
He-
go!
Okay.
This is it. This is the
Let me go at my solo queue Trundle right now.
yeah. This is
Look out.
this is spicy. This is the good stuff. So Vash gets this champion of choice. Shadow of Old gets a champion that he's performed very well on. Is this it? This
The Zoe pick!
Let's
for
go!
Zegley!
This is hype.
Oh, okay.
We are
How
here.
does Zoe do against LeBlanc?
It actually does pretty well because if you can be a reasonable player with hands, the LeBlanc W's in and you just throw your bubble, and the bubble will just follow back onto them. So that's the tech there, but not all players have hands and have that kind of skill.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Neat.
Zoe
No, wait.
has a
Thanks.
47%
That's super neat.
This is insanity.
This is insanity.
Right.
Big bop pick of Zoe coming out.
Big bop pick. But I actually really like that. I like seeing the Ornn also being taken away, especially the Urgot as well. Two of our bandmans, big champions. I think Ornn is very strong to Zoe comps. He can just kind of tank that kind of poke damage that she throws out for decades. Also has the potential to knock up onto J4's walls.
Leaving Cho'Gath up for Quaz.
I think it's a bait. It feels like
Yeah,
a
I know.
bait.
They've got to be daring him to pick that. I mean, they've got to be, like, Mountain's got to be thinking about this. Ocean clearly is okay with you picking Cho'Gath, but maybe that's just a mind game, you know?
Yeah. They also don't have to pick it now, but that leaves it open. Rubber Band Man? I don't know.
Yeah, gonna pick the Xayah. I think Xayah's a very good. Also plays very similar to Sivir. Has a good amount of safety. Scales incredibly well into that late game, just laying out crits across the team. A really
It was nice to meet ya.
nice to meet you, man. We
nice to meet ya.
need to get Mr. Neat an anime stat, so that can be his tagline.
It was nice to meet ya. They like
Ezreal coming out for J Moo.
And okay, they're just picking
Oh.
the Cane. They just
Last
want it.
hope.
They want it here.
Yeah,
they want it
he
now.
loved it.
Well,
Now
okay,
Quaz
wait.
knows.
Is there a world in which the Kane and Trundle could be a flex?
No, that's ridiculous.
I last hope L.
So what is Quad's gonna pick?
Wait,
Oh,
that's
he's
so
picking
good!
out the Darius. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Kane's gonna be a sad boy.
Yeah, that's right.
This is
Oh,
why
man.
you don't blind pick the Kane. He's gonna get the axe.
Oh man. I want to see. Yeah, Quaz is gonna lay the
Wait,
beat down on
We have
this game.
46 viewers right now. And this chat is going wild.
Let's go. We're all going wild here. This is a good time.
This game's gonna be, I don't know.
This feels like it's a pretty good game. I feel like the Kane blind pick was Did Rubber Band Man
Ballsy?
have nothing else?
Ballsy?
Or is he just
Uh,
riding a fucking high off the
I mean, he could have picked Cho'Gath.
He just
he
I
could've-
like I think it's unfair to be like riding the high of a curb stomp that was that last game. And then come into this game and be like, it's gonna be the exact same. They drafted a normal comp. What else could be different?
I mean, it's probably the same issue that Mountain had when they decided to play Syndra jungle. They were riding the high.
So is this is gonna be like the series that is defined by egos and riding the high.
Hey, unless they
Don't
win.
do drugs, kids. Is really the lesson of this series.
At least wait until college and you're surrounded by people that you trust, you know?
Yeah. Be in a safe space.
Do drugs responsibly.
There you
Yeah.
go. Unless you're looking for thrills. I don't know.
I know. Bad. No. No.
It's for drugs. The man's desperate.
DM me.
Spam
that.
this Prius to buff that Darius.
I
Ooh.
dislike these drugs you're talking about, but I would like to know where you get them,
Just for strictly.
so I know where not to go.
Yeah, exactly. For safety's purpose. Let's go.
We're getting some Prius spam for Darius.
Let's just. Should we just crank up the music for chat and just let them like type
Yeah,
to
just
music?
let
Can we get the
them
magic
I
card
feel like
festival?
I feel like
Okay,
whatever we say
we're-
it means nothing at this point.
We're gonna sit
Yeah.
back. You
Yeah,
guys
chat's
run the
just-
show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up this Magikarp Festival to about 50% right now, and we're gonna carp out for a bit. Actually, we'll bring it up to 100. Let's go!
Drink some tea to set them free. Oh man.
There's some cheese. Set them free. We're in it. This is the hype. This is the spice of life.
Do you think they can kill Crack right in this game?
Yes.
Yes.
How soon do you think they kill? Oh, Crack Righty? Sorry, I thought you meant Rubber Band Man. If the answer is Rubber Band Man, I think that Rubber Band Man is gonna die.
Level 1.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, there's playing safely as like this is just that's rough.
Yeah. I like that call out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Last hope. This is the drug right here.
Each beat is the sound of a Magikarp flailing on a drum.
No, this is Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. The Krusty Krab's the name of the restaurant.
Over the sound of Magikarp Festival, like, follow, subscribe. We're having a
Keep the
cool
chaos
time.
going.
The lid. Stop.
Think about how much fun you're having.
Think about how much
You're
fun
up.
you're
That'll
having.
happen this whole series.
Okay.
I've lost my mind. I don't know.
So is this chat.
But I love it.
Alright, with that, I'm going to bring down the volume as we start to get into load-in so that we don't listen to Magikarp Festival for the whole game, because that would just be terrible. No way could we ever do that.
That would be horrible.
That would
I'd
be-
never listen to Magikarp Festival and repeat.
Oh, man. That would be...
You remember the game Magikarp Jump?
I'm gonna respectfully disagree.
Yeah, I could listen. I've listened to Magikarp Festival for probably decades at a time. I
Yeah.
spent a good 10 years of my life listening to it on repeat.
I don't think it's been out that long.
It's alright.
Brad went back in time, brought it with him, so he could listen to it for longer in his life. Let's see, what do we got going on? No good synergies. Everybody has a skin, so that's cool.
I feel like this Darius pick is actually super good.
Yeah.
I feel like this
And
Darius
it's
pick...
God King.
Well, yeah,
And
it's
Quaz
God
plays
King.
Darius too.
He does.
It's
he
not
actually
just a random.
he
yeah.
actually knows how to play it. That's
Yeah.
actually half the battle with Quas is finding a champion he's played.
Yeah,
He's
and
level
Darius is
7 on it.
definitely one of them.
Yeah, he's level 7. He's got a lot of mastery points on that.
He's the highest mastery in the. Oh no, actually, that Thresh unworthy dust. He's the second highest mastery in the game.
Wait.
CLG Worthy Dust looking
He has,
like me
he
out
has
there.
almost 600,000 mastery
Yeah,
on
that's
Thresh.
a lot of Thresh.
That's
That's like how much Lee Sin I have. And he's better at Thresh than I am at Lee Sin. That was a lot of awkward silence. I'll just take that. I'll
yeah.
just take a knee on that one.
we were all just waiting to get into game here.
That's a subtle flame.
Uh,
Your silence says it all. I'm gonna go uninstall real quick. But with that,
job.
we are here. Game 3. Let's go. Oh, Zegly forgot to leave base. Okay. I was focusing on him. Ocean's going for one of those spicy
I hate
invades.
you all.
Spam this
Take,
karate chopper,
take bets
pickles,
on
mutton
first
chop.
blood.
First blood Darius a shot.
Oh no! Oh no! Zed. Oh,
They're spotted. Pings are out.
he's spotted. So
I
Spotted
bet
getting some.
Darius.
Sandbox has already taken her shot.
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, I've already taken 3 because of the games tonight, so.
I just poured some alcohol and I don't know how many shots it is to be honest.
As a Mountain fan, I honestly feel pretty good about my odds in the shot bets that I took. I feel like this Game 3 comp is looking good. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, I like it.
I love the mountain comp a lot. Yeah, I think it's great.
I also
I
really,
don't know. I feel like they're trying to do. I feel like they're trying to do too many things. Actually, looking at it, like you have a couple people diving, then you have. Wait, does Zoe's thing get? Does it get
But-
longer range through J4 ult?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, honestly, Zoe's just
You don't
like
need it,
she can start. She's actually like some of their pick, right? Like she can actually start
Yeah,
fights.
she's a bubble. She could also be caught. Zoe doesn't have an escape, you know, unless she like picks up someone else's flat.
Oh,
like, extra
Quaz is
flashes.
waiting in this top
Yeah,
lane
that-
for.
As Rubber Band Man knows something's fucking happening.
Yeah.
it's like he might be a plat top laner. He may have played this game once.
Hey, he won that trade. Those minions did so much damage to Quas.
Yeah, Quaz
You
used
didn't
his
even have to hit him.
Q on the minions.
But yeah, I feel like in these like late game fights where Trundle usually takes over, Quas is just gonna sustain for so long and just like deal so much random damage to this Trundle.
Right.
Like Trundle's just gonna have to walk at him.
Yeah, that is true.
All right.
All right, fam, put up your exclamation
Oh.
point, Ocean. Oh,
We might have a gank.
Gank in the top lane on the
The
Quaz.
Trundle's here.
Fosh is
Yeah,
level 3. He gets the bite on him and then says, "All right, see ya."
Yeah, he should have baited that for Shadow.
Yep. But burns the flash.
Ooh.
That's a flash down for Quaz.
here we got Shadow of Old Tussle,
Oh, yeah.
which is a Bash Stampede. Bash
I think
Stampede's gonna
Bash
win this
wins
trade.
this.
Yeah, he's got his turf. But Quas
Oh, and he gets the flash bite!
Oh, flash chomp, but Quas, can he do this? Can he 2v1?
He doesn't
Is
have
it
his
too
Q.
early?
And
Way
then Crack
too
Variety
early.
shows up. Oh.
Yeah, Shadow of Old has Electrocute, so he kind of just blows his load early, and then Vash has the stamina to keep going.
Yeah, big
I mean,
time.
that Conqueror for Trundle was just so huge.
Yeah.
Once that proc, I mean, Shadow of Old was just toast.
Yeah.
So I was wrong about First Blood. So that's
Ooh.
that, I guess.
Good hook. But, can now be able to keep him off with the taunt.
Yeah. Briggsworth with the Words of Wisdom, never 1v1 a Trundle.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Especially early, he steals like your attack damage.
Steals your
His
attack
Q,
damage.
right?
He just gets. He's just a big ball of stats. Like he gets so much attack.
Shadow of
speed.
Old in the bottom lane gets the knockup onto Jmu. That double
Oh,
knockup
the
is gonna bring
taunt!
him down.
That was huge. That taunt was insane. He was almost away with the lantern, but the taunt was popped at the perfect time. So
man.
sick by Kanabi.
Yeah, and they blew 2 flashes there.
Yeah, they chain those knockups so perfectly. The knockup from the Jarvan right into the knockup from the Galio charge was perfect.
These teams want to go to playoffs. I love it.
Yeah. Unfortunate that
Or
the kill went onto the
go
Galio
further.
instead of, you know.
Yeah, true.
someone who's gonna try to deal damage
Fast
later.
Superdude's got to be careful here. I mean, Worthy Dust
Yeah,
is
he
walking
kinda
at him.
just
It
did
clearly
that.
means something. He's got a support there. He's going to land a big taunt onto the jungler and support.
Oh, keep on.
Don't stop. Don't stop believing.
Now they're outnumbered. I think it's time to stop.
Yeah, maybe stop.
Full lethality J4.
And now we're back to
Back to normal things.
yeah.
Okay.
Jamu doesn't have flash though. Fat Superdude has both summoners. Actually, both him and Kanabi do. I'm shocked.
Oh, big hook
Oh,
onto Fast
no.
Superdude. Doesn't quite pull him under tower, so he's actually going to walk away with a bit of health. Kanabi really aggressively trying to defend his support there. Gets the nice justice punch.
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
Jmu.
He's got the aftershock. He's able to proc that and just walk away. It did look like he popped his taunt by accident. He kind of just like tapped it
Mhm.
and didn't get anything done before.
Yeah, I'd like to point out at this top lane also that despite the fact that Quaz did die early, first of all, he's still Darius, and secondly, that Kane only got an assist. So the lane is like I think Quaz still is going to bully his way through this lane even though he's died.
Oh yeah, Darius has this lane under his control from like level 1. Even if he had like some items, like Darius just has the.
Yeah.
He's just so good into these melee matchups.
He's up over 2 lit. He's almost doubled his CS. There's a big
Yeah.
wave about to go into the Kane, but I feel like Darius just wins most melee matchups just because his passive does so much damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, he's a total menace.
Drinking
Yeah.
his juice.
Fortunately, Shadow decided to fight Vash, and they go over 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean that definitely starts to tip things a bit. And I mean, I think if Vash ganks and they play it right, they certainly can take Quaz down. Although again,
Yeah.
Darius always has that 2v1 potential once he gets his 5 stacks.
Yep.
But Shadow,
Shadow
you,
Shadow taking the early dragon.
Oh wow, look at that.
I was gonna let
I
you, you say it.
Yeah, we started saying I was gonna let you say it. I then I realized I was just gonna do it.
I was trying to be a
Good
kind
realization.
An early ocean. Early oceans are nice, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit extra sustain.
And Bash will probably go for his. Oh, he doesn't even have the Rift Herald to take.
Yeah, big brain plays from Shadow of Old
Not even
there,
up
getting
yet.
his team an Ocean Drake.
It's nice. I actually get to see the minions on the map this time.
Oh,
The
good.
camps.
Ooh. Okay. The next Drake is gonna be a Cloud Drake.
Ooh.
So we're gonna
actually
either
able
get
to
a
get some
Mountain or
damage.
Infernal. I hope it's Infernal because that's more explosive, but I
Good
guess
poke
shields
from
are nice
Zegley.
too.
Vash, he's actually kind of just wasting Vash's time here because Vash, he knows where Vash is, and Vash can't really properly counter jungle with Zegley knowing he's there.
Yeah. Right now, Shadowvolt just getting the jump on level 6 first. And you know that Shadowvolt is going to make good use of that. Where do you think he's going to take it? It's definitely not going to be... All these targets are pretty damn slippery to try and
Yeah.
Cataclysm.
Yeah, it's the same as last game. Oh, nice trouble bubble onto LeBlanc in the mid lane as she goes in. That was really well played from Zegley.
There it is. That's what I was talking about. That's the matchup. That's the Zoe tech into LeBlanc.
Mm-hmm.
The man's got hands.
Yeah, but he does not have a lot of mana.
Yeah, I mean, like it's actually pretty difficult to hit the trouble bottle onto LeBlanc like that, so it's really good.
Oh, cancel.
Oh, Quaz has got the 5 stacks.
If you knew where he was,
He dodges the ult. He dodges the ult from Quaz, and he
his
actually
ult's
manages
still
to
up
live.
though. His ult.
Yeah, the ult
Yeah, he
cooldown
could've
does
just
not
fla-
go.
I think he could have just flashed and tried it for it again. But
Yeah, he needed to
Yeah,
be more
could've.
bloodthirsty there.
man,
Oh.
this is rough stuff for. Kane.
Yeah, 67 to 41 farm. Really running away with that lead. The gold's dead even.
Yeah, I think a lot of it lies in the hands of this top lane.
Yeah, he's up about 300 gold. So that's makes up for giving over the extra kill. Let's
But level 6 coming out for both junglers now. Subjugate is definitely a good tool against the likes of a Darius. Just gives you a little bit more of that.
yeah, get
The
resistances,
Yeah.
but I think the J4 ult is just so much more impactful earlier in the game.
oh, Crack Variety's gonna spot this.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Shadow Volt's not going to
Shadow
get away
is
with
full
sneaking
health.
it this time.
but Quas has a lot of priority.
Yeah, they
But
just managed to
so does
reset it for
Crack.
now.
Yeah.
The question is going to be if they try to take it.
I think everyone should just walk away from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's warded. The game's super close. You
Oh,
don't
Quaz
wanna...
is knowingly walking into this. He knows the Shadow Volt is coming, who gets the flash, misses the knockup, but he traps everyone in arena with the Darius. Both top laners go down simultaneously. Now it is just a battle of the junglers.
Oh,
and we
this
know
is
how
not
that
a
ends.
battle you're gonna win, Shadow Volt.
Yeah. Actually,
but Zoe's here first, but LeBlanc's
I think
right
Vash
behind.
can win this. He needs to go in.
Oh, great drowsy
Nice
there.
root onto Jarvan. It's just gonna be secured by Crack Variety.
Those chains were so good.
Ooh, nice return damage from Zegli, but that's not gonna be a kill.
Oh man, yeah, having Darius fall there was huge.
Yeah.
Had he lived just with a little bit of HP, he probably would have been able to regen it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, the Triumph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that would have been a totally different fight.
His ult's still up, so. Oh, a little bit of a mid lane duel here near Rift Herald. Crack Variety actually taking the worst of it, getting ignited. Can Zegli get this hit? That was actually really close. He forces the flash from Crack Variety. Zegli's looking really good on this Zoe.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That was super big brain, trying to angle it around the clone, knowing which one was the right one.
Yep, the Ignite revealing that. But Crack Variety also looking really good. Has 2 kills, just completed his Ludens. So, that LeBlanc's strong.
Yeah, for sure. It's no pushover.
But meanwhile, we see the Executioner's Calling being bought early by this Darius.
Oh, wait, that Threshback is awesome! Okay, sorry, I got distracted. It was the first time he's seeing that. That's so cool. Every now and then Riot does a good job, and I think they did a good job on that skin.
Yeah. They did,
Shout out to the Overlords.
they did a good job for the game we play.
They
Yeah.
did. Most of the time.
Most of the time. It's still fun to play.
Nobody
Yeah, it
can be
is.
perfect.
I'm not perfect.
I don't know, that hype video was pretty fucking great.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. You're right. So we get into this.
Okay.
Gold's even. Dragons
That's
up.
absolutely wild that the gold's even.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be either an
What he
Infernal...
does, he goes over the wall into Shadow of Old, but he doesn't really have any follow-up yet. Shadow of Old is just going to get the safety. However, I think they might be able to use some of that momentum with 4 members here to try and get this Air Drake.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe's still pushed under tower. There's no mid lane prio, no bot lane prio. This is just going to be a free dragon for Ocean.
Yeah, I mean, Mountain knows they're doing it too, and yeah, they just made no attempts to stop it. They knew that was theirs.
They just wanted more Infernal Drakes.
Yep, and Infernal
You
map
know?
it's going to be.
Yep. As parts of the map get destroyed, and everyone's eyes hurt from the red light.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
You got your wish.
Wait, this gold difference? He's up over 30 farm. He's up 33 farm.
Oh, just misses from Worthy Dust, but he's still going to get the flay. Fat Stupid actually avoids the hook
Three-man
altogether.
taunt!
He's getting a lot of damage onto them, but Kanavi's dropping
Keep
low. He tries
going!
to ult, but Fat Stupid is at full health. Can he pick up any return? He actually gets 1 kill. Gets brought down, but now Shadow
Do
Wolf is here
it!
with the arena.
Smack him! Okay.
But,
No.
Zegli?
not-
Zegli?
That subjugate was so strong against the...
Oh, Zegli gets the
Zegli!
huge hit!
Oh!
Shadow Volt misses the knockup. Jmu actually dodges it. Jmu winning this duel, and Zegli flashes in now. I don't
Oh,
even
you
know if that was
can't-
hit flash or not.
It wasn't. Nope, that was a picked up flash. He's gonna
And now
die though.
Crack Variety gets the ignite down, and the cannon just shoots him for good measure. He goes down.
That was insane.
Oh man, a great snipe from Zegli. In fact, Super Dude put out so much damage, but the subjugate from Bash onto Kanabi just kept him alive for so long. It made him so tanky, and stripped Kanabi of so many stacks that he fell so quickly. And then Crack Friday with the cleanup, picking up another kill, 3-0 for himself. Yeah, his LeBlancs looked really clean these past 2 games.
Yeah. But this gold difference is still only 500 gold, even though it's 8 to 4 in kills.
Still close.
Yeah, I think that's a lot on the just the
Big Daddy Quas?
Big Daddy
Quas
Quas.
Daddy? Are we going to
Wait.
see the return of him from game
He
1?
had first item executioners.
I think he heard that there was more lunch money on the side of Ocean. He decided to try and take it from him. He's going to go
He's like,
bully him.
oh,
Playing all the things you hate to see in solo queue.
petition to rename bot lane to what is it? Bop lane?
Bop
Bop
lane.
lane.
Bob.
Yep, and it is resolved and or seconded and resolved, so it is now bop lane.
All right. So it wasn't countered on the stack. It is
Yeah.
officially resolved.
And no one's playing a control deck.
Nope. And it has an appropriate target.
It resolves.
All right, this resolves.
I'm gonna bounce the bot lane.
So that being said, I have to say, Zegley's nasty.
Yeah, Zegley's looking awesome. I mean, you look at
I mean,
Crack Friday's got like a,
Yeah,
a
Crack
6
Friday-
score.
Oh,
He's
that
3-0.
damage, Zegley. Big
yeah,
damage,
Crack
Zegley.
Friday's looking sick too, though. So
Yeah.
I'd love to see
I mean-
this. This is what you want to see. Like two of these mid laners that like definitely don't get nearly as much attention in the league. Just like
yeah,
freaking popping off.
playing
Yeah.
hype champions, unlike
Yeah, I think
unlike
Crack
the
Friday
control mage players.
Great.
Crack Friday is like subtly making plays, whereas Zegley's just doing crazy shit. And oh my god, the junglers just spot each other. Vash is in the wrong neighborhood. He's gonna get knocked up and taunted in the arena. He can't he can't find the lantern.
That's
And
because
Shadow Volt actually might go down to the ignite.
Nah, you should be okay.
Down to
could
50
be,
health. And
might
he's
be,
fine.
could be.
Oh, that's scary. Good pickup though.
Yeah.
I don't think Bash was expecting to see Shadow there,
Yeah, definitely not.
but being there and being found is, yeah, that's not good. Because the enemies can rotate way quicker if you're in their jungle.
Darius is so far ahead.
Oh my! The damage coming out of Zegley. He's playing that. Yeah, he's doing exactly what you said he needed to do. Just hitting the bubbles every time LeBlanc tries to distort on him.
It's the tag.
Apprehend missing from Darius.
The question is, when you're playing Zoe, I haven't been watching that closely. Is he throwing the bubbles at LeBlanc as she comes forward, or throwing
Yeah.
it back on the platform that she's gonna go back to?
No, throwing it right
When
at her
she's
face.
Because then
Okay.
she brings it back with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just like hitting him with the big Q.
Yeah, because I want to point out that that's not easy to do. That's actually pretty hard, and he's doing it.
Yeah, he's done it repeatedly. Like,
Yeah.
kid knows what's up.
the man's got skills.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like that's exactly what when you want to be playing something crazy and you want to be whipping out your crazy counter pick and it has that kind of mechanical ceiling, you got to make sure you're able to do it. And this guy's doing it. He's got the
And we-
mechanical ceiling for it.
Yep, Shadow's gonna pick up the Rift Herald, and Infernal Drake is spawning. Unfortunately, Zegley's basically out of mana.
Oh,
He's
fast
gonna have
super
to
dude,
back.
he is getting caught out here. Gonna have to flash out, but I think they still want it. Bash the Stampede's going in. They're gonna have to blow Galio and Xayah ults just to live.
That's so bad with Dragon spawning.
Yeah, right with the
Or
Drake
Dragon's
up.
already up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did summon the Rift Herald top.
That should be first tower.
Yep. First tower. Now Quaz is gonna try to return. Rubber Band Man has to flash out.
Yeah, and he might
gonna
just
trade
get a
that
second
dragon.
charge off. I mean, this dragon is going to be taken by Ocean, but at what cost?
At least first tower so far, and Rubber Band Man's flash.
I mean, honestly, that's really good for Ocean because they really wanted to end that laning phase as early as they could between Rubber Band Man and Quaz there.
Oh, Rubber Band Man trying to stop the charge.
He gets it.
Oh, now Boston.
Quaz is in there trying to fight, but he's got the cane inside of him. He flashes over to try to separate him from the team, but there's just too many people.
That was,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's so many.
So many people, so much mobility. Quas is taken down for the third time,
Yeah, that's a lot of deaths so far.
but it's a lot of gold he has on himself as well.
Oh, nice
Yeah, it is,
arena
but-
coming down onto Worthy does from Shadow of Volt. The rest of the team's going to try to catch up. Just misses the taunt, and he actually hooks him mid-dash.
Whoa.
That's going to interrupt any CC coming out from Kanavi.
Damn, cock blocked by Worthy
Yeah.
Dust. Just
True Shot
shutting
Barrage
him down.
goes through the goalposts.
Meanwhile, Vash just able to kind of roam down. Trying to make something
And-
happen.
Yeah, less than 1,000 gold separating these two teams. This is definitely, I think, the closest of the two games or the 3 games so far that are gonna happen. The 3 game closest of the 3 games. I guess so far in the game. I
Yeah,
don't know.
this is exactly what I wanted. It's 20 minutes and the
Pulse
gold
by.
the gold difference is like less than 1K. This is perfect. Thank you for delivering. Now just deliver a shot to my enemies, and we'll be good.
Yeah, both teams making this third game very, very exciting.
Chat, what's up with the alligators? There's no Renekton in this game.
Yeah, chat, you're crazy.
Can someone? Oh,
Oh, Zegly? Big Daddy Zegly?
damage.
yeah, that was big damage
Big damn Zeg.
for sure.
Thing with Zoe is that's like you get one load and then you gotta wait a bit.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's like real.
but
It's like
you know,
real
if your
life.
enemy has to back, that makes a lot of space for him. You know.
Yep, for sure. Gets the pressure at least.
And sometimes a little bit can be like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Sometimes it can be like 3 days. You never know.
You never know how much you're gonna need before your next load shows up, and Zegly is gonna be trying to get away from Vash
Okay.
here.
Gonna need all the loads he can muster.
Trying to get some damage onto Vash, but Vash is feeling mighty tanky at this point.
Yeah. And all the bot laners are no longer in their names, in their lanes. They're all over the map. It seems a little early to be positioning for Baron.
It could be. They could be insane. Mountain did pick Syndra Jungle.
I
They
mean,
are unhinged.
Yeah, they're just flexing their insanity, trying to be unpredictable.
bot lane gone wild.
And to answer your question, the shot is either going to be a vodka or pastis. Pastis de Marseille.
You say de Marseille?
Nope.
Okay.
Quaz,
Quas getting run down.
yeah, getting run out. I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Ooh. Yeah, he will be fine. He will be fine, won't he?
Is he freaked out? Is he insecure?
Aren't we all?
Neurotic?
And emotional?
Maybe emotional?
Yeah. It's a good,
No
good
one has,
Italian
if no
job.
one has seen Italian Job,
What?
go find it on some streaming service and watch it.
Yeah, it's a banger.
That movie's great.
Oh, Cracked Ready
With the
trying to make an
classic
engage on the
wall
Zegly.
banger. Oh, no,
Forces his
Zegly!
actual flash. And now the hook onto Kanabi is going to get him real low. He's trying to walk out the hook. Just barely.
It's so hard for Zoe when they're a mid.
Oh,
he just
Zegly!
almost gets that hook onto Zegly. That was
Zegly,
so
you're scaring
close.
me.
Oh, that would have
Worthy
been so
dust.
sick.
That was so big brain.
Yeah.
But like, she like went over the hook, then went back after it went past. Like just
Oh.
unlucky, but so big brain.
Oh, crack
That would
riding.
have been
Big brain
the
crack.
biggest brain.
He's got crack brain. Initiate the sequence.
Ocean is starting to push their leads here.
Yeah, Shadow Roll, that's the flash out to safety.
Teleport coming in.
Taunt's gonna come on a Rubber Band Man, who's in a really bad place
Darius
now. Quaz
is
is
in
in
the
the back
mix!
line. Gets one dunk. That's one dunk he gets down. Kane is on him. He's gonna look for another. The blast plant separates them though. Oh no.
That was such a good blast plan, but Darius.
Jmu! He actually gets the hook out of Jmu before he gets over the wall, and that's Jmu going down.
Jmu, you're trolling! My boy!
Dragon spawning in like, I don't know, 5 seconds. Right now, look at this. What was that? That's 2 kills? This should be an Infernal Dragon for Mountain, evening out the Drake count. Remember Bandman not gonna get up without a fight? You're gonna have to run for their
Mountain coming
life.
in with Jarvan. The arena goes down. Worthy Dust is the one getting
No,
caught here.
flash in like 1 second.
More like worthy sacrifice. He's done!
They're gonna move immediately to this bottom lane, try to take this tower
Sacrifice
now.
to the God King.
Bosses cannot be reckoned with at this point. He heard about your lunch money. He wants it all plus interest.
And also Shadow of Old really setting these up. He's getting these flag and drags for sure.
Isn't that really like true of real life? Shadow of Old just making Quas look good.
Okay,
he's
and
looking.
the gold swings back into 1,000 gold in Mountain's favor.
Wow.
What's better? The regen from an Ocean Drag or the 10% ult cooldown from a Cloud Drake?
Probably ult cooldown. I think the regen's pretty negligible off one Ocean Drag, but 10% cooldown can be pretty. It has different returns, right?
I
Because like
think
it depends.
I
It
think
depends on the
who
length of your cooldown.
And depends on who's using it. Like, I think it's only really good on LeBlanc, the 10%. I think
See-
he's really the
Uh-oh,
only one.
Jmu. You've got your support, but it is a Darius, and he's coming after you. He gets the dunk. That's one down, and he's gonna be looking for Worthy
Let's
Dust now.
go!
Worthy Dust is in trouble. He is gonna
It's
get
the
brought down
squad's
by
coming,
the dunk.
dunked twice.
And the
2v1
wait,
for
they were
Quads.
bringing 2 more people, and the other 2 people are just like, nope.
That Darius so nice he dunked them twice. Let's get it.
Hey.
Jamu disrespecting the power of that Darius.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
man.
I mean, he was 1 in 3 beforehand.
Oh,
What
Bash
happened?
is getting cut out now. There's nothing he can do.
That's
He's
so
getting
much
chain
CC.
CC'd. I don't think he ever had control of his character there.
No. USC
Oh, he
so...
exactly hit that. Oh my. Wow,
Wait,
downtown.
I swear there were minions in the way there. I don't know.
That was a snipe and a half.
I feel like Zegli has been playing a lot better than his KDA shows.
Yeah. He's been getting a lot of damage, but they have converted into pressure, but not necessarily into kills.
Yeah.
No.
That's true. Yeah, you got like mid tower for it. You know, I think definitely helped secure the dragons. So it feels bad not to get like that last 100, 200 health.
And yeah, Sable, couscous. The food's so nice they named it twice.
Like mahi mahi.
Mahi, mahi.
I'm not that hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Can I just have 1 mahi? Okay, name that movie. I think I messed up the quote a little bit, but
Yeah.
does anyone know that movie?
I don't know.
Somebody.
You watch some pretty questionable movies.
Honestly,
Is that from Backyard Banger 5?
Yep.
Excuse me. What?
Was that Hut Chick? I think it was House Bunny.
A true man of culture.
A true fan of culture. That's fair.
To
To be honest, Netflix didn't have that much when we were in college. They were still working on it.
That's true. Oh god. All right. So we're back into the game. A brief
Pause
pause.
is hunting.
Oh yeah.
They're looking for this cane.
He heard that mom gave him some gushers in his lunch. He wants the gushers.
He wants the rubber band man.
He wants the fruit roll up.
Oh, but Quaz may have bitten off more than he can chew here. There are 4 members of Team Ocean here, and he is gonna get karate.
All right.
Confirmed it was House Bunny.
Darius. Save.
Yikes.
Oh. Twitch shot, you got me. You guys are killing me today.
What the? You're not even trying anymore. Come on. I know it's starting to get late, but I want better from you, Twitch chat.
Oh,
Come on.
My cheeks hurt from smiling.
Well, if you're smiling a lot, I believe someone's been drinking for
Oh,
you
yeah.
smile.
If Shoemaker better be just like
Crack variety trying to get
Yeah.
down to Zegli. Nice job. Brings
Oh,
him down to about
man.
40%. Reminding us that he is 3-0-1. He's like, hey guys, I'm also doing really well. Please pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw it last game. It's old news.
Yeah, when you go 13-0, it's like, all right, we know you're sick.
Congratulations. This is why nobody likes Brambleback or Infernal.
I mean, some people do.
Those are the people on the team.
I think I'm being too loud because my roommates are blasting music. It's all good.
That's good. That means that it's
I've trained my roommates. They don't even
Means
give
we're
me
properly
yelling
hyped.
anymore.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Quaz is in the middle of them, and can he save live? He actually gets a little bit of healing. The Galliwalt comes down, but he drops early. And now it is 4v5 here in the Dragon Pit. Zaya actually kind of dueling Crack Variety in the back there while teams desperately trying to fight to bring somebody down. That's 3 members down for Mountain. Zegli and Kanabi are the only ones left, and this is looking rough.
This is
Ocean's gonna
such a
take this
good
one.
fight for Ocean. Is that just a clean ace?
That
Clean
was-
ace.
Yeah, Crack Variety just got on top of what, Fat Super Dude, right?
Yeah, Fat Super didn't
Wow.
do anything that fight.
Yeah, he couldn't do
Crack
anything.
Variety
He just got
took him
blown
out.
up.
Yeah.
He just got blown up. That feels so bad. He had no peel.
And these boys are making their way downtown, walking fast. No phases pass, but they are homebound for this Baron. Like,
And last time we checked for gold, Mountain was up 1.6. Now Ocean's up 1.6.
just like that, the tides have turned.
This gold grab is all over the place. Pick up that second Infernal. This is definitely going to be their Baron. I don't think Mountain can get there soon enough. They're running, but their legs aren't going to get them there in time.
Nothing will help them.
Yeah,
Now it's
Quas
time
just
to-
fell so early.
Oh man.
So now it's time to like start seeing how Mountain wants to, or how they want to play their side lanes. I mean, I think Darius does pretty well in the side lane against Rubber Bandman at this point still. And I think Fat Super Dude also does a pretty reasonable job of clearing out these Baron minions. But now they have to start clenching. And it's really on the onus of Ocean to kind of play their macro right and see what they can get from this advantage.
Okay. Bad Balam, Endo, and Sable. Bad.
Spin this
Nulark?
pineapple to Darius.
Nulark, well done. Silent Rovian, also. No, I was gonna praise you, and then you did that. Come on, man.
They're not mana.
Sasha!
Boo.
Spritz them with water.
Boo.
No.
Honestly, the Tush one's my favorite. It's better than Pineapple. Yeah. Pineapple Express.
Goes
It's
down. Nice hook from
entertaining.
Worthy Dust. He gets it onto Fat Super Dude, and he's gonna ult, but he's definitely going down afterwards.
Worthy God.
Quaz is next. He gets hooked again by Worthy Dust.
And just like that, Mountain's fallen apart. The mountain has crumbled. The ocean has overtaken them. This is bad for them.
Yeah, it is.
They don't have any more DPS. They have a little bit of burst, but definitely not enough to get through.
Oh man, Zegley's
Yeah,
doing
it
what
does
he
almost
can,
nothing to the
but-
Trundle.
Like, Zegley's KDA is starting to catch up with his skill. He's just doesn't have the damage right now to really bring down the whole team. Oh, and wow, nice return from Crack Variety. Gets Zegley super low, and then Rubber Bandman goes in to finish it off.
Kane top.
Game
Honestly,
top, baby.
but he didn't get bopped as hard as we were expecting.
Yeah.
Honestly, 4-1 and 7.
He's come back. I mean,
Yeah.
he definitely fell behind in CS, but the rest
But
of it.
that's an important thing to be able to do. Fall behind in CS, but don't ruin the game for the rest of your team,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Don't feed so hard that the rest of your team can't play the game.
He definitely had good. He definitely had good jungle support as well. I think
Also
it
very
helped keep him in.
So as Mountain, what do you got at this point? What do you got to do to kind of bring it back? Because
Nope.
Ocean doesn't like to finish their games fast, as we've seen.
That's true.
They
You've
got
got
time.
time.
There's plenty of time.
got
They,
time.
they probably got another 20 minutes to formulate a game plan.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it blows my mind that Crack Variety's 4-0 and 6 and only has a 400 gold bounty.
That's true.
That's dumb.
The CS
On-
is too. Yeah. That's
Right? Like, their team's ahead. He's ahead in CS and is 4-0 and 6. Like, he should have a bigger bounty.
I guess it only goes off kills, right, and not assists.
No, I think it depends on how much ahead your team is too.
Oh, okay.
It's some weird algorithm made up by our overlords. So
I love when you say algorithm. You sound educated.
algorithm.
Ocean again playing this safe, just clearing out this bottom side jungle, getting ready to take this outermost turret, the last one for Team Mountain.
They probably want this Infernal Soul. You know, because LeBlanc needs more burst damage.
Oh, the hook on a Shadow Volt. What are they going to make of it? They don't have their damage there, so Shadow Volt's actually going to get out. Shadow Volt goes in. The Gallia Volt comes down to try to save that Super Dude. And now Vash is having to tank the whole team. He is just so tanky. Rubber Bandman on the back line. Is he going to bring down Rubber Bandman, though?
Oh man, what a good
3 members,
hook.
4 members down
That
from
is-
Mountain.
That's it. This is the end of the
should be fine.
Cinderella story.
Yeah.
The series that was way closer than anybody expected.
But wait, they have everyone but the support dead, and they're channeling a back.
Yeah,
And,
JMO decides to go back.
and waiting for Dragon to spawn while 2 people try to.
They're definitely not.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
teleport
okay,
actually
he has
comes down from
teleport, he has
JMO.
teleport.
Big brain, he's got teleport.
I never expect that. Okay, that should be game. Meanwhile,
That's
Vax is
looking like
beating on the
game.
Dragon.
Yeah, that's looking like game.
This is looking like the
He's doing what
mountains-
he can, but
the
it's
end
not
of the
much.
mountain. They have climbed the mountain. They have scaled it as a team.
Shadowfall trying to do what he
He's
can.
going
but
Oh,
it's too
great
late.
play.
Can he
It's going to
take down
deny
this-
them. Worthy Dust
Worthy
is
Dust,
clenching. Faster
And the-
Dude wants to take him down, but they can't. Quas has left the game, and
And Ocean has won it!
Ocean is gonna win this quarterfinal series 2-1.
they take him down. That was
Oh.
close. That was damn close.
That,
Oh man.
GG's to everybody.
I
That
feel like
was
that gold grab was
insane.
all over the place.
Wow.
Twitch chat, give it up. Those people played their hearts out. Spam
Yeah,
some more
so
pineapples for
close.
Darius. He needs them right now.
Please.
So with that, taking a quick look at the bracket, Ocean is going to go on to face Infernal, which
Yeah.
means Air is going to be going against Brambleback next Sunday. Best of 5. It's going to
Oh
be
man,
sick.
it's gonna be such a long day.
It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a banger.
Wait, do I have the early game or the later game? I like the earlier games because that means I can start drinking.
There you go. TBD. We haven't figured
Okay.
out times yet, but so yeah, this is what it's gonna be. Congrats to Ocean. That was insane. Who do you guys want to see for an interview?
I mean, Crack Variety was deathless on his the two games he played this series. I don't know. You could talk to basically anyone. Rubber Band Man pulling out the cane. That was fucking wild. J-Moo looked great on that. Worthy Dust was making god hooks. Bash is over there getting the early kills, beating people with his fucking club. Like, they all played great.
Hell yeah. A Toxic Father, thank you for the sub. That puts us at probably like 89?
88.
I think it's
88.
it probably
Unless
takes
it
a
hasn't
second
updated.
update.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be at about 89. We are so close to the Valorant League. This league is almost at its end, but we'll come back with some more action. So who are we bringing in? Sorry, I was.
What does
bringing-
chat want?
Yeah, chat. Who do you want?
They want Sandbox.
All right, they're corrupt.
Oh my J-Moo.
Oh!
Hey, Moo.
Oh, J-Moo.
That's another
17
10.
subs.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's total 17.
Oh
That was
my
another 10, I
God.
think.
Let's go. Oh wait, yeah, they give the 11 subs.
Bring J-Moo in here. Done.
J-Moo with the, I think that was 11?
I think we have
11 tier 1 subs.
I think we have to bring in J-Moo
Yeah, we can bring in J-Moo.
Yeah, alright.
just for that. Okay.
Bring in
And
J-Moo,
Worthy Dust-
and
wait,
why don't we bring
Worthy
in
Dust-
why don't we bring in J-Moo?
Wait,
and
Worthy Dust just gifted one more. Is that it?
Let's bring in J-Moo and Worthy Dust.
That's it. That's 100.
Let's go.
That's 100.
100.
Bring him in. Bring him in. You have
100.
to. Wait, that's not even fair.
Let the planning
Okay.
begin.
Bring-
Time to learn how to
Um,
cast a shooter. He has a
Oh.
gun,
I'm so
and he
ready.
shot him with this gun, and now he's dead from a gun.
The trick is he's got to hit them with his bullets and not get hit by
Wait.
theirs.
Cool in, get in there.
Bring me in.
Okay, so
you,
oh, hold on, I need to.
I
I
got
don't have permission. There we go.
So I need you guys to just mute yourselves in Zoom.
Yep.
And while I set up the interview lounge.
Wait, I can't even-
With that, though, you guys are insane. Chat, much love to all of you. This has been a freaking fun night. Thank you for making playoffs a total banger. As Gulen just said, pray hands. Pray hands. Enjoy your emotes, fam. We're thinking about replacing the get wrecked one. I was thinking about replacing it with the holy cow. Toxic
Brian, you're muted in Discord.
I know.
Well, they're in Discord.
I know. I'm setting up the. Hold on. My Streamlabs is just super laggy, so whenever I need to make titles for interviews, it goes forever. And we're just gonna keep popping off and just keep popping off. We got a level 4 complete hype train. We are almost done with our level 5 hype train. Let's keep it going. I don't know what a hype train does, but we're doing it. We're hype. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna unmute myself, undeafen myself. What's going on, fam?
Okay, Brian's been doing his own
What's
thing.
going
Who knows
on?
what-
Big time muted.
Let's go!
Yeah.
There we are. Congrats on the game. Going on to face Infernal. That was insane.
Hell yeah.
That
That was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure was.
That was our thought. Game 2. Game 3.
How'd you
that
guys
was-
feel after game 1 there?
How'd we feel after game 1? I
Yeah.
felt,
Yeah, well, after game 1, okay, like, what was the mental?
well, I just felt like throwing Liana out the window because I couldn't do nothing on it. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna lock in Thresh the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And,
I was hyper.
yeah.
I was hyper tilted.
You were hyper tilted. You looked hyper
Yeah.
tilted.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad.
We
We
had a
just couldn't do nothing.
scuffed level 2 and just were behind the whole time. Couldn't catch up. Fast Super Dude played a great lane, all 3 games. It was
Yeah,
tough.
you did.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Both
like
guys.
major props to Mountain. It just feels like they came into this game as like a severe underdog and definitely delivered a hell of a performance.
Yeah.
But what was
Hell
your
yeah.
prep going like into the week? What was your prep going, especially with against Shadow of Old? Icically, thank you for more
Icically.
subs. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so we do our Monday practice every week and we try to just keep it light, keep it fun, play our champs, and just keep the chemistry up. It's late in the season, so if we don't know it now, we're not gonna know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our mid lane situation is what it is, so we're working in Charmaine and Crack Variety, and we're trying to figure out what works best, and it's just
Yeah, crack variety to sleeper agent.
He topped off both those games.
Yeah, he did.
Deathless this series. Charmaine also, both this week and last week, looks sick on the Orianna.
Yeah, she played pretty well the first game.
Yeah.
But we just had to put in crack the second. And then we kept him in, obviously.
Yeah, I mean when
Yeah,
you
his
go
LeBlanc
what
looked
12 and
amazing.
0, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, after that game 1, what was the thought process going into game 2? What was the locker room talk? Obviously, you don't want to go down to the 6th seed. You don't want to be a buster. What was the pep talk?
you go ahead, Dusty. Go ahead.
Okay. I was like, we were pretty good together as a team. We were just like, all right, we're just gonna bounce back. But we made sure to get rid of the Mordekaiser, get rid of the Sivir, because that just doesn't allow us to run at them. You know what? Because that's what we do. We just go out and fight. And when they had the
Cut the tape.
Sivir, yep, there you go. And then yeah, cut the tape. There you go.
It's definitely not our weakness. Don't worry about it. If anyone's listening.
Well, hell yeah.
Super important. You
part of the
gotta
war.
stay mentally strong. Game 1, it's a series. You gotta, if you lose a game, you still have more games. So you gotta just take a break, go get a drink, just fucking clear the mind.
The most tilted I was during that series was after we got caught mid lane for that second like Inferno drag. That's the one I was most tilted right there.
But you recovered. He
Yeah,
recovered.
we recovered.
He came back.
You came
Yeah.
back big. I mean, granted, what was your thoughts and feelings upon seeing a Cinder jungle?
We thought we were flexing the cane super hard top, and then we got mind fucked when we saw Orianna Syndra last 2 picks.
Yeah, we had no idea what was going on.
We were like, wait, what?
I think I played that a couple times in Proving Grounds before the season, but that's all I've seen of that. And Syndra gives me nightmares as an AD carry, so
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to see if that is able to make its way into the rec league in a successful way. This was the testing grounds for that. So
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I think definitely needs to be workshopped a little bit more. Maybe we'll see Shadow of Old labbing it in the off season. But yeah, then you won that game 2, pretty handed, pretty in a pretty big way. Game 3, you guys both drafted pretty normal comps. What were comps like going in that game 3? Kind of when you started falling behind. What was the thought process behind locking in that Kane, the blind pick Kane?
Well, the second game when we picked Kane, we were like, Josh, you look super good on it. You just get it. We get it to him. He felt like it's a really good pick for him. So
Yeah, the Darius is definitely scary, but we know like a lot of the big momentum gains they got, they had to expend a lot, whether it be flashes or a ton of ultimates. So we just knew that if we stuck together and stuck to our comps and stopped micro throwing, then we'd be good at the end.
Yeah, I think you definitely did not do your micro throw.
I tried.
Yeah. There were a few micro throws in there, but you guys definitely started pulling ahead. That big fight around Dragon where you just like clean ace them when you guys were even in gold. That pretty much just like put the nail in the coffin for them.
yeah, it did.
But yeah, so looking ahead, next week you've got Infernal back for the
Who?
rematch.
Yeah.
This is
Can't wait.
this is gonna be huge. I'm super
It's a
excited
big one.
because this was such a hype matchup the first time around. This was like, it was awesome. That was so fun.
Yeah. I think we
Yeah.
had like what 71 views.
Yeah,
Big time.
yeah.
Yeah, we use that first time as like a little testing grounds. You know, We just wanted to see what they had. I mean, see if they lived up to the hype, and it should be
Yeah.
pretty easy next time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The first game we tested it out, got pretty bad for us. Second game we took it to them. We had a little throw at the very end.
True. Truth,
Yeah.
truth. I also just remembered I owe some people.
Yeah, I was about to say. I just saw my shot class.
Yeah, I just saw
Yeah.
I just saw someone type in shots somewhere. I was like, ah,
I've got a little bit left.
yeah.
I don't think anyone typed shots. I think that was all you.
No, I'm
that
looking.
was-
I'm looking at Discord. I'm looking at bet. I saw. I saw the word
uh,
bets. I saw the word bets. And
Okay,
bets reminded me that I owe a toast to Ocean. I counted you guys out. I was rooting for. I was rooting for Mountain. I thought they'd. I was banking on the comeback hit.
That's a value bet.
It was a
Yeah,
value
it
bet. I was
was.
gonna come out big on that. According to according to Cobb's Vegas odds.
Yeah,
Like-
Paco says you owe him a shot.
Yep. I was gonna. come out
Chat's
big.
calling for a girlfriend cast.
A girlfriend cast.
No.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
think
interesting.
that. I don't think my girlfriend wants to cast. So sorry.
Well, we have a sandbox, and maybe an Last Hope L.
Oh yeah, Sandbox is willing to cast anytime she wants.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
and they just can't produce from their house.
Oh yeah, because your husband doesn't know how to actually run a stream properly. He's like on I think dial-up internet. He's got like AOL Instant Messenger still. He doesn't actually have Discord. But with that, I will take my shot with shame.
Rip on the Kane. We just said it was gonna be rough against the Dare, and you did a great job.
For ripping
Rubber
on my
Band Man.
Kane pick? I ripped on your Kane pick game 3. I thought it was sweet game 2.
Yep.
Game 3 it was dumb.
Oh, what do you go like 4-1 and? I don't even know
Yeah,
what he
but I
ended.
mean like that's off the back of like the rest of your team like.
Oh, that's hard. Those
Oh.
be kind of
What?
hard,
Oh.
All right, no. Okay, let me take my shot and then let me finish
Second
this.
most
So
damage
I'm a
in the
little
game.
fueled.
right?
You don't know your strengths. Early
Yeah.
game against
Oh my
Darius,
God,
not a
that's so
strength.
bad.
He's a Lee Sid Bard 2 trick. He doesn't know how to play.
No,
He
I'm
doesn't know anything
working on
about
my
other
Ivern
jugglers.
trick. My Ivern trick is great.
And Jet.
What are you playing that ADC?
I'm Judge Jet.
Tyler one wannabe.
Yep, look for me in the Valorant League. I'll be Judge Jet. Behind every corner, you'll find me. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I thought you did fine in lane. I thought it was you got
You're such a whip
Backtrack.
taking that shot. Look at your face.
it was well that was like $10 vodka.
Uh,
I haven't done a $10 vodka shot in a very long time.
since college.
No, I
Appreciate
definitely
it, guys.
a little bit after.
Uh,
But yeah, we kind of got derailed. But Jamin Worthy Dust, this is about you. Also, I forgot the Y in Worthy Dust, so you're just Worth Dust on the stream. But
Oh yeah.
honestly, more like
I'm
Chad
Worth
Dust.
dust. Worth dust.
work.
That Thresh play was sick.
Yeah.
Your hooks were so good.
Yeah, no. In game 2, I had the first couple of flash hooks were way off in the left field, but after that, every like flash hook either hit or blew a flash.
Yeah, you were blowing flashes left and right. I feel like
Yeah.
every time we looked at you, you were just throwing up like flash hooking and like blowing people's flashes. Then
Yeah.
you killed them like 2 minutes later.
Hell yeah. All right.
So how do you always have your Blitzcrank banned? Do you think
Yeah.
that's worth it compared to your Thresh?
Nah.
Well, all I will say, if the
Let
Blitzcrank
it go.
is banned, I'm bidding it. I'm picking it.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's not picking it. It's not
Yeah, I'm picking it.
Hell,
If
you're
it's
not picking
banned, I'm picking it.
So what's
Definitely don't ban Yumi though. That's worthless ban. She
Yeah,
sucks.
dude, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yumi's
No one wants
dumb.
to do
Yumi's
That
big
was
dumb.
so annoying. Oh my god. We were like, why isn't everyone dying? And it's like you're just like healing people constantly.
Oh, yeah, I gotta say, playing against you in the Bramble game, you were like a thorn in our side, dude. That was cool.
I still have nightmares about the Oriana ult.
I love my team, but like
Yeah,
what you died twice that game?
yeah.
80 carry. 2020.
Yeah, 2020 80 Gary dies twice. You made it away with like 100 health like 4 times. I'm so tilted. But yeah, you guys are sick. I look forward to possibly seeing you in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hang out, we're gonna do a little bit of a. I'm just changing the title here, and we're gonna do a little bit of a rec lounge. Just hang out and just pull some questions from Twitch chat.
Ooh.
So for you casters, which is your favorite Twitch spam of the night so far?
I like the Shoemaker's tush.
I like the
That's a big one.
pineapple one, even though it's terrible.
I
Because
hate the pineapple
it
one.
caught me off guard.
I like the rat one. I thought the rat one was good.
Oh, the rat was
pineapple one
good.
though, but like why?
The pineapple one was just funny because it was so bad.
Fuck, it's a fucking meta joke.
Spam
think-
this pineapple to Darius. Okay.
It's like watching like The
Bob's a new
Room or
meme.
something. It's
I hate
funny
you.
because it's terrible.
I hate you all.
Let's see. What are some other questions? Do you want more pineapple next week? I think we could go. Yeah, I mean pineapples are great.
Yeah. Yeah, pineapple's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep it going. We'll see if we maybe get some more Darius though. I only want to
Thank
see if
God
it
I'll
applies
actually
to the
play,
game.
so I won't be
I don't
looking.
want to see more pineapple Darius. Who is the Twitch chat MVP? I mean, it seems like Sandbox has to be the Twitch chat MVP. It feels like she just rallied a riot around her.
Yeah, that's
She,
pretty
Yeah.
true.
she literally just turned a whole stream into a bunch of degenerates.
You've got my vote for turning people into degenerates. Good job.
Valorant League over summer.
Yeah, probably. We'll
Yeah, we
probably
gotta figure that
we'll
out.
probably start. We'll probably do like a small. We'll do it in the off season where it'll be like something smaller, probably like a little bit of like
A little bit of
double
testing.
like a double elim tournament or something. Take
Gotta
more
spit out.
shots from Wild Tortuga. All right, well I need some more liquor. For $10, I'll take
You
more
know.
shots. Sure. Be right back.
Oh my God, $10.
All right, you guys
Oh.
can field the questions for a second while we
Okay,
hang
what
out in the
else we
rec
got?
lounge. Here, I'm gonna put on
I
some.
got
What's up?
I got my shot glass right here too.
Here, I'm.
Favorite part
What's
of
in it,
Perfect.
though?
Ignite?
Hey, what's in it? Let's see.
I think just how back and forth these games were. Like there was one stomp, then another stomp, and then the last game it was like you're up by 1,000 gold, you're up by 1,000 gold, you're up by 1,000 gold. Like
Very
this
stressful.
series was insane. Like last series was sick too, but like this one I like.
Yeah, it was the same series too. The one
Yeah.
team won the first one and ran it back. The other team ran it back.
Yeah, like you could have like going to game 3 for both series, either team could have taken it. They both showed that they wanted it so bad, and like they both teams, like all 4 teams, played their hearts out.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I got my Crown Royal apple.
Ooh.
I've got one worse. I've got plastic handle Captain Morgan White.
Oh, what the hell is wrong with you?
It's for I think Eric brought it from the pirate party that we had.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm lit because I don't want to. We just went to the liquor store today and bought all our fancy booze, so I just don't feel like whipping that out.
What's with this?
I don't want to enjoy it. I want people to feel like they actually really earned that $10.
Which champion has an okay aftertaste? What?
What champagne?
Oh, champagne.
What champion tastes the
Champion.
worst? Urgot.
Wait, what?
Urgot
Yeah.
grows cheese in his crevices.
I mean,
everybody knows
Singe-
that.
Mouthfeel, though.
Singe tastes pretty bad
What's
too.
the
I
mouthfeel?
think.
He's
you
got
know.
he's got. I mean, he's got smegma too.
Oh.
Rough mouthfeel.
Okay, I'm all out of water. I
Ooh,
think.
fig Newtons or Cheez-Its. I do like myself some Cheez-Its.
Can I get a chaser of some kind? This is just bad.
Also, oh, okay, chat. What's your view on like the extra like crispy Cheez-Its? Like,
Does anybody eat
personally, I
cheese-
don't get it,
Does anybody eat Cheez-Its?
bro.
What champion has an okay aftertaste?
Look at that right here.
What champion has an okay aftertaste?
No, my other thing of Cheez-Its are gone.
Hmm.
They had it for free at work.
What champion does have an okay aftertaste? That's a good question.
But the regular ones are better than the extra crispy ones. They taste way more cheesy. Which champion tastes the most like Chardonnay? Star Guardian Syndra.
Really?
Hmm.
That champion.
Which one
that
is the
champion's
most like
cool.
a soccer
Chardonnay,
mom?
Chardonnay sucks.
I don't know. I don't drink wine.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad.
Which one is the most like soccer mom?
Ooh, probably Soraka.
Soraka, because
Yep.
she's always running after
Yeah.
her children who are just losing all their health.
Okay.
Peace out, Rubber Band Man.
See you next
Whoa,
week, my friend.
whoa! That's some belly. You can't show your belly button. Have some class, cool.
Listen, it's just because mine is not hidden by hair, like Brian.
Do you still do MMA?
Not here now.
No.
Wait,
No,
wait.
no.
Are you actually Sizable Tuna?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that Adolma's Smurf name?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
that
I'm so
that confused me for a very long time as well.
Wait. So did he steal it from you?
No, I stole it from him.
Brian's wearing a sweater.
That's a thin sweater. That's a little thread.
No, I've just got the upvote arrow for my chest hair. It's literally just an upvote arrow. I can't help it.
Chat, alligators or crocodiles?
Oh, good one.
Which one is Renekton
Here
actually?
we
Has
go.
anyone actually
Tell
examined his
them
jaw?
what you did. How many climb bugs did we have tonight? I think we had 2. Oh no, 3. We had 3.
3?
We had invisible Sivercues.
Oh, I did see that.
What?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't see
We
that.
had invisible Sivercues,
Yeah, I saw that
and then we had
once.
2
She-
instances of the dragon / camps not showing on stream.
Oh, actually, no. I had the champ
Ocean
select.
bug?
People were out of order in champ select. Like they were picking, like the 4th person in the order was picking, and it was completely out of order for me. That's why I thought they were swapping lanes for a second. I was like, what is going on?
Ocean bush bug. Missed that one.
Charmaine's a whistleblower.
The bush sometimes that spawns in the ocean soul doesn't show up in a spectator.
Oh, that's weird. I don't think I've gotten that one. Do you guys see the spider that is right behind you?
Yeah, he's my pet. He's my friend. He's also shy. Please don't point him out. It makes him feel awkward.
Hold on, I'm a coward. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be a coward. I'm just gonna take this
There's
straight
not
shot.
there's not a spider
You
behind.
didn't take it yet?
No, I already took one. I just.
You want me to get one before you do it?
What?
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I got one in my hand.
Oh,
too.
you got one in your hand? All right.
I can
Yeah.
queue one up.
Yeah, queue one up.
I'll do it.
Queue up.
I'll do it.
Are we gonna?
You
Are we
got
gonna?
a couple more seconds.
Are we
You
gonna
got
queue
a
up as
couple more
5?
seconds.
Hold on.
I'm afraid to pick my horn up and start playing.
Like honestly, I think one of my roommates just drank my whiskey and replaced it with dirty water because I've had so many of these and I don't feel that drunk. I feel like the amount of beers I've had drunk.
I mean, it's quarantine. Quarantine gives you superpowers.
it's actually very true. I am back to not working.
Same.
Right.
Hey, you know what? Tomorrow is the day off, so
Yeah, globally. It doesn't matter if you work or don't
What do
work.
you mean globally?
Okay.
globally.
Memorial Day is a U.S. holiday.
In my world is basically my apartment and Twitch
Yeah.
chat. So.
Zimbabwe's over there just like, yay, all American people who fought in wars. Woo!
All right. Are we there? We all queued up?
Yes. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
down.
Okay.
Okay.
To Ocean. Cheers, fam.
Here's
Bottoms
the
up.
ocean.
Whew.
Oh,
I didn't know I was going hard tonight, but
I'm
here
late.
we are.
right?
Got the makers.
Yeah.
5 shots, 4 beers in.
I had
Let's
some like
go.
wine with dinner before the cast, and I said, "Honey, I'll see you soon. I'll see you after the cast." And now I'm gonna stagger out of here just like a buffoon, rum on my breath.
Okay. KM Pancakes is probably already asleep.
No, she's watching something on TV. She's,
Okay.
she's watching. What's
She's
up?
probably asleep.
This is a blast, but I have some Valorant folks waiting, so.
Fair enough. And with that,
Jackson for the league.
everyone in the league, thank you. Good night. This night has been super fun. Thank you for the level 5 hype train. Thank you to Coolin. Thank you to Pickle Popper. Thank you to Ocean. Thank you to Mountain. Thank you to you, Twitch chat. You guys are total chat.
Thank you, Twitch chat, more than anything. You guys are great.
We'll see you.
Yeah, you guys made this a
Thursday?
Yes, yeah, we'll see you for State of the League. And by saying this, we'll hold them accountable to State of the League. And with that, we'll play you out again with the hype video to those of you. that
Oh,
didn't
I
see
love
it.
this hype video so
Hell
much.
yeah.
Everyone, have a great night.
Shout out to Brian the Broken for the hype video.
Oh yeah, that was super good.
I know.
Humble as always.
Everyone's got demons, be it personal demons or just frustrations of the current world state. And that's why we play, right? Just a little escape in the frenzy. Well, playoffs are here yet again, and our demons are here to stop us from winning. But the champion will be crowned, so I just got one question. Who will overcome their demons and take the honey?
Oh, dude hits a huge ult onto 4.
taken. Icically, a big shockwave though into Taco, and that team they're just immediately taken down. The hook lands. Icicly's in the mix and might be able to kill Pickle Popper. No, is ignited.
What? What? I didn't even see that. That was crazy. The cheeky shockwave. That was the win condition. Floored. I am 100% floored. Pickle Popper getting the game-changing shockwave. Oh my god, what a huge solar flare. The hero's entrance going across all the ocean is coming out big. Icicly's going down. Holy cow. J-Moo getting the damage down. So much disrespect from Darth Hedge. Shoemaker just kind of phase checking that one. Dogwood just very patient with the charm. Oh my god, a great flank. The Hemo Plague onto 3. He's there. Icicly is in. Cassiopeia caught, great solar flare, gonna go down. Oh my god, the Lamb for Spite able to save them. Icicly is slain Phoenix. Wild Tortuga is in trouble, but he does not care. Oh, let's go, here it is. Glacial Prison coming in. Oh man, this is very good.
Comes down to Jinx shutdown now.
Be okay. He's gonna get. Oh my god, that's a ton of damage. Great play by Shadowbolt. Oh, great onto Icicly. So much damage. The equalizer across. Icicly's down. Icicly's down. Oh, this is it. But they need to take this fight. Huge damage. What? The disintegration ray across the team.